Definitely a moving moment. We didn't know they were doing that, so that is, of course, if you don't know, we're going to pause real quick. If y'all can salute with us, we got the national anthem. Well, thank you for pausing with us. We had the prayer by one of the Opp High School students as well as the national anthem. And what we were talking about before we cut loose on the anthem was obviously Lee Cook. If you don't know, he passed away 2 years ago due to COVID, and roughly. And he was a staple to Opp sports, a big figure at First Baptist Church. Coach, he was my Babe Ruth baseball coach for 3 years. He was my youth minister for 2 years, and he pulled us skiing on Gant Lake for several summers while I was a kid. He had an impact on a lot of people, and he is certainly missed.
He is Lee, and of course Mitchell, his older brother, and Jerry, his older sister, certainly in our prayers. And he's a man that's missed. And when they were playing him, doing his the whistling, the fight song, because that during the third quarter, because that's when the band takes.
Yeah, tell them what they would do, Coach.
Yeah, he would stand up and he would start whistling the fight song. Now, listen, it wasn't just a melodious whistle. He could whistle very loud. Yeah, it was very loud, and he became a staple in football with for that. And he just. He kept the crowd excited. The band appreciated him doing that. The fans loved it, and Lee just was an impact with everything that he did.
He was, and I can't, as we're sitting here reminiscing on Lee Cook, who I love dearly, it makes me think of other people that go along with the word Bobcat football at Chinelli Stadium. And the voice of Bobcat football for many years and decades, Mr. Willie Cook, which Neil Presley has taken over that role. But boy, we sure do miss Willie, who passed away. I believe it's been last year, right?
I'm not exactly sure when it was, but yes, Willie was.
You could be anywhere in Opp.
He could. He was a unique individual, and I mean that in a very good way. Oh, yeah. Just would do anything for anybody. Was a very intelligent man. Of course, I went to school with Danny, his oldest son, and Debbie was Kathy's age, my wife's age, and so and then of course there's Donna, but I know there's another one, Dennis. I got to forget about Dennis because I worked with Dennis a little while when I worked with Kenny Bo Hall. Dennis Carpenter. Yeah. So those are two people in Bobcat history that are certainly missed for the contribution that they made.
Now we're watching right now on the big our jumbotron that we have now. Jay Jackson from that fall of 1996 just ran about a 70-yard touchdown against Andalusia Bulldogs on Chinelli Stadium Field. So What you don't know if you haven't been to the stadium yet is we got a large jumbotron, and they play highlights of previous seasons of Bobcats, and looks like that's going to be a fumble return in the end zone about 100 yards by a Bobcat that looks to be in the Jack Wiggum era with the yellow helmets coach.
Yeah, that's playing against Neal there, W.S. Neal, and that's fun to watch. I think Josh has had a good time this week.
Yeah.
Because they've got the Jumbotron set up, and he's been able to do
New
it.
speakers.
Let's take us about a 2-minute break, Alan, and then we'll come back, and we'll be getting ready for football. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages and benefits to every option. At CCB Community Bank, we help you understand the differences so you can choose a mortgage that's right for you. Owning your own home is still the American dream. Since 1947, CCB has made reaching that dream easier. Every day, our experienced mortgage team helps people navigate the mortgage process. Give us a call today. CCB Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
With Hardee's Double Deals, get a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at just $2.99. That's double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese. Or double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese and bacon. Both starting at only $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant or app for details.
WOPP, WAMI,
Okay, we're back at Chanel Lee Stadiums. The captains are on the field for Op number 8, Jaquelius Lane, number 14, Nelson Hall, number 16, Colby Ballard, number 34, Zeb Green. Captains for the Bobcats. Honorary captains are the Cooks.
Cook family, yeah. And some more, I think. I don't know who they're representing.
Yeah,
I do want to say Barney Cotton's going to be here next week for the homecoming. Barney's been gone about 2 years, I think. He's staying with relatives down in Florida. The guy loves Opp, Alabama. Loves everybody in Opp. But I'm saying he's loving where he's at now. That's good.
well, Holly and her family, and I'm sorry, I cannot remember her last name to save my life, had a son that was a Bobcat several years ago and passed away from, had cancer. And she's also out there with her husband and family as honorary captains for the Bobcats tonight. The referee is making his explanations. Looks like the Bobcats are going to be receiving the ball to open up the football game. They'll be receiving the ball and on the west side of the field, going toward the scoreboard. As I'd mentioned, Pike County, I watched a little bit of film on Pike County today, and what I saw was a whole lot of speed. Very quick.
They're known for that.
They do pass, but they like to make short passes and let that speed do the rest of it for them. They have a very good tailback and a very good quarterback, very quick. So far this year, you know, the Bobcats have only given up rushing, Robert, just over 100 yards.
The whole season.
In 4 games. Yeah, in 4 games, given up just over 100 yards rushing. So this is going to be a real test for them. Even though we were tested the first game of the year, giving up 53 yards to Andalusia, which was a good football team.
They're loaded.
But I think that this Pike County team has more speed. And as I mentioned to Alan, we're going to have to do a really good job of making open field tackles. So the Bobcats now are coming out onto the field, coming through the fan line here that reaches all the way past the 50-yard line. So it goes from the goal line all the way past the 50-yard line. Bobcats had to make a pretty good run just to get onto the field. Congratulations to the fans for that. Now they're coming back into the stands, and once again, even though the season hasn't gone the way we want it, there are a lot of fans here for some Bobcat football, and we're looking forward to it, seeing this game tonight and getting ready.
I think it's all the positive that's coming out of these games. We're getting better every game. The kids are enjoying what they're doing. They're believing in the program. The coaching staff believing in the program. Our new coach has just brought a new spark to our football program.
He has, and these teams. Now there's been some nutrition. There's been some kids that have fallen by the wayside.
Oh yeah.
They're not willing to put in what they need to meet the standards, and so the numbers have dropped just a little bit, but not a lot.
Not bad.
So what you're ending up with are a group of young men that are dedicated to doing this thing the way the coach wants it done and trying to build this program, and as you mentioned, get better at different things each week. So we've got them lined up on the field. They'll be kicking from the 40-yard line to the Bobcats. I cannot catch the numbers. That's why I need Alan to give me the numbers. We got 34, Zeb Green, and I can't see the near side receiver. There's the whistle. The ball's called in play, and it's a pooch kick, and we've got a fair catch called on about the 30-yard line. I believe that is number 18. I believe that's Tucker Short.
I think you're right.
Made that, if that's number 18. I should have brought my binoculars. I left them in my truck. But so the Bobcats will take over, 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. Pike County defense is out on the field. They've got some big old young'uns out there too.
Tall ones too.
They run a 3-man front. Bobcats traditionally huddle up on the sideline. It looks like they're going to be twins to the right side. Looks like number 7, Jamarian Allen, is in the backfield, tight end on the right side. Here's the handoff to Jamarian Allen. He's got running room, crosses the 35. Oh, the ball pops out, and they're trying. Number 3 for Pike County scoops it up.
I'll be doggone.
And is tackled back at the 15-yard line. Jamarian Allen had a great run that time and was getting close to picking up the 10 yards needed for a first down. And that arm came around behind and knocked the ball out. Number 3 for Pike County. I'm sorry, we don't have their roster, but number 3 for Pike County scooped it up on the run and then got it down to the 15-yard line. So one play for the Bobcats, one fumble, and now it's Pike County ball on the 15-yard line. They've got a twins on both sides of the formation, a single back set, shotgun or pistol formation. There's the handoff to number 2. He has nothing, no room. If he got back to the line of scrimmage, let's see, looks like they're marking it just shy of the 15-yard line, so he may have lost a half a yard on that play. Bobcats starting off very stingy with the rushing game and giving up yards, so more of what we've seen. Be careful, look for the quick hitches, the quick passes to the side. We've got wide out to the near side and twins to the right side. 2 backs in the backfield this time with the quarterback in the pistol formation. Number 6 goes in motion to the right. Handoff to the tailback who runs up the middle and is going to pick up. He is fighting hard and he picks up about 7 yards on that play.
He drugged half the team, it looked like.
Well, he had a pretty good dragger there. Number 62 is a tackle for Pike County, who is a stocky young man, and he got behind the play and pushed it.
Yep.
So it's now second down and a long 3 for Pike County on the Bobcat 8-yard line. Looks like. That was just good hard running there.
Yep.
And got a good push from the offensive line. They've got some big players. Here's the handoff to number 6 this time. He makes a cutback, and he is hit at the 5-yard line, and that is it.
But I think he's got enough.
But he may have gotten enough for the first down. Looks like he's signaling for a first down, so he actually made a good cut on that and cut back inside and was able to pick up a first down, but he was met solidly after a 3-yard pickup and just barely got the first down. So it's first and goal for Pike County Bulldogs on the 5-yard line. Bobcat defense needing to stiffen up here. Looks like we've got twin formation to the right side, 2 backs in the backfield, a single wide out to the left side. Quarterback keeps this time. He's getting around the end. Only one man to beat. No, and there's some help, but he gets over and he does score. Little dancing over on the sideline. He's able to pick up 5 yards for the first down. So kind of what we thought we would see there a little bit. They've got good speed, and that time the quarterback kept the ball, faked the handoff, kept the ball, went around the right side, and scored. That gives Pike County the first score of the game with 9:44 to go in the game. It's 6-0. And now let's see, they're going to be trying to kick the point after attempt. They'll be going for the point after attempt. Number 42 is the kicker. There's the snap, and the kick is up. It looks good. It is good. So after just a few minutes of play with 9:44 left, it's 7-0 in favor of the Pike County Bulldogs. They're going to be lining up to kick off again. Bobcats got to get a little more ball security, hold on to the football this time. Allen had to make a run, folks. He'll be back in just a minute. But he'll be back to give you the play-by-play.
Let's take 30 seconds.
Take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. We have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
WOPP, WAMI,
New home, first home, construction, or home improvements. There's various types of mortgages.
Bobcats will take over this time.
We're getting decent feeling, but we're not holding on to the ball. Got to hold on to it.
Allen says they've got a young man that's passed out, and that's what's got him held up right now. They're checking him. Passed out on the steps somewhere over here. So certainly we want to. We got twin formation to the right for the Bobcats. Single back set. I can't tell who that running back is. Tight end on the left side. Here's the handoff again. He's got some running room up the middle. Picked up his about 11 yards on that play. Just a good run that time. Trying to see. That was number 34 for the Bobcats. That was Zeb Green, who picked up about 11 yards and a first down. So Bobcats are able to move the ball running, and noticeably missing is Nelson Hall, who they're trying to give him a break, I guess.
Nelson's a little banged up, so he's going to play a lot of defense tonight, but he'll be played sparingly at tailback. So Bobcats lined up tight, wing double tight, single wide, single right. Going to run it right up the middle, and Coach, we don't get any push on the line. Colby Ballard hands it off, I believe, to, is that Jamarian Allen or Zeb Green? Zeb Green. So might have lost a yard on that play. So, Coach, that's going to put us in a second and 10?
Second and, long 10. Just to play right up the middle what they've been running. Well, they've been running a little off tackle, but this time they tried to go right up the gut, and they've got some beef up there in the middle, folks. Wasn't able to pick up any positive yardage. Let's see what they got called now.
Okay, so we're going to be a little bit more spread out. Got a tight end to the left, single receiver left, and twins right. We're going to hand it off to Zeb Green. No, Colby's going to fake it, and Coach, he is going to go off right tackle, fake the veer, drug some Pike County defenders for really he got 10 yards almost, but he needed 11. So we're 3rd and 2?
Looks like 3rd and 2. They're going to mark it just shy of the 45-yard line. Just a good play that time. Colby making his read and saw that opening, pulled it, and turned it up the field and picked up positive yardage for the Bobcats.
Dylan Reisenauer is on the field at wide receiver number 3. I believe number 2, it's Reed Adams. He keeps changing his jersey on his coach. Is shaking me up. Number 12 is out wide, Demarion Thompson. Zeb Green in the backfield. I believe with Ethan Morgan at hubback. Colby Ballard in shotgun takes the snap. He has fumbled it. He picks it up, and he's hit by number 2 from Pike County. We'll go backwards on that play. Going to have to punt it. They tackled us back on inside our 40, Coach. 4th and probably along 6.
Yeah, I think he's going to punt. You know, he didn't punt very much. He was very aggressive last week, going for, and he got several first downs because of it, but he likes to roll the dice from time to time. This time deciding to punt, and back to punt is number 10 for the Bobcats. Holt Blair is going to be punting instead of Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson's got a hamstring that he's nursing, so he's just has a few less responsibilities tonight. Josh was talking about, but Bobcats in a wide formation. There's the snap. Good snap. Kind of a line drive end over end, but wow, what a Bobcat bounce. And he's going to try to field it, and he won't go anywhere. Boy, we reversed the field. He's tackled inside their own 20.
Yeah, they're going to mark it at the 20, but that was just a good end over end punt. When it hit, it took a Bobcat bounce and probably rolled another 12, 15 yards before the receiver decided to try to field it, which is dangerous to do, but it turned out to save them because it had a lot more rolls left in it. So the defense takes the field for the Bobcats as Pike County comes out onto the field with offense.
Pike County coming out in the 1st and 10, middle of the field, just inside their 20. They're in a spread offense, twins left, twins right, shotgun formation, single back will be to the right of the kicker. Now they're moving from our right to our left away from the scoreboard. They're going to motion the running back out wide. He's looking to throw to his left, throws a stop route to number 15. Coach, he'll get about 5 on the play. 2nd and 5, Pike County.
Yeah, I've seen plays when they put that back in motion. A lot of times he'll look this way and then he'll turn back and throw to that back who's going around the other way. But this time he made the pass to this side, a little slant, and the back just fell down catching the ball. They like to give it to him in open space and let him run.
Coach, I think you're right. They're setting that up for later. That kind of play, he's gotten about 4 or 5 options. So they'll try the slant, they'll try the stop and go, and then they'll hit that flare route. Same play, same look, same route, same receiver, same catch, but he is leveled by ops. Coach, I can't see. Can you? Number
16,
Colby Ballard. He was just taking a snap at quarterback.
Yeah, it was the exact same play. Not quite the same result. They only picked up about a half a yard on that play. So it brings up a 3rd down and about 4 for Pike County.
Well, I'm honestly not sure of the route discipline of their receiver. You can't tell if it's a slant or a comeback. Trips right, single receiver left, shotgun formation. There's the snap. He's looking to throw to his right. He throws straight down the field on the seam route and had a guy wide open, beat both of our defenders. But, Coach, he dropped the ball.
Well, he got one hand on it, but he couldn't get 2 hands on it. Didn't want to lay out for it. But, yeah, you're right. That's going to bring a punting situation with 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to go. Bobcats trailing 7-0.
Big break for Op. It was the inside receiver, ran a post pattern. We had our middle linebacker covering him. Definitely a mismatch of speed. But fortunately, he couldn't pull it in. There's the snap. Zeb Green back. Bad kick for Pike County. Going to be high and short. Doesn't even get across the 50. So Bobcats are going to take over 1st and 10 in Pike County territory, just inside the 49-yard line.
Yeah, I think that the pressure made him rush his punt a little bit, and he did not get much of a punt on that. So Bobcats, as you said, going to take over in Pike County territory. And so far, a fumble and a bad snap on the first 2 series. So maybe we can get something together right now.
Yeah, we're going to have Zeb Green, Jameer Allen are going to have to step up if we're going to do anything on offense because, Coach, no surprise, we have depended on the running of both Nelson Hall and Colby Ballard. and Nelson will not be carrying too much tonight. So we're single receiver right, shotgun formation. Zeb Green is left, Reed Adams to the right, hub back Ethan Morgan. Uh-oh, we weren't ready. We motioned Zeb Green from left to right, but they're going to call it. Somebody didn't get set. May pick it up. I'm not sure what we're doing.
I guess somebody was in the neutral zone.
I believe Pike County lined up in the neutral zone, so break for the Bobcats. They'll start a 1st and 5. We're all the way inside their 45. All right, shotgun formation. There's the snap. Handed up to Zeb Green. He goes off. No, that's Jamarian Allen off right side. Got 5, got 6. Coach, you'll get a first down and more down inside the 35. Inside the 30? Or where are they going to spot it? No, about the 31 or 2.
About the 32-yard line is where they're going to spot him at. Just a great run that time. Just handoff going off the right side, and he was able to slice through there and picked up some positive yardage. Great run.
So Bobcat single receiver left. We got a hub back, Ethan Morgan, 23 on the left side behind the left guard, Clay Kaiser. He motions from right to left, going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen off right tackle. Coach, he broke right through the hole, through the linebackers, barrels down to, let's see if they give him the first down. Coach Brunson is eating someone. He is upset.
Well, I like that play that time. I loved watching that running back, Jamarian Allen, running behind his shoulders, getting low and getting behind his shoulders. One of the things that's hard to teach running backs sometimes is to get behind your shoulders. We've got timeout on the field with 4:47 left to go. It's 7-0 Pike County. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, located in the Industrial Park on Highway 52 East, is now hiring drivers with 1 or more years' experience. Current CDLs, drug test, and road test required. Call for an appointment, 493-6843.
Now at H.D. Edgar Trucking Company, stay 3 years and receive 2 weeks paid vacation. Sign-on bonus at H.D. Edgar Trucking. H.D. Edgar Trucking, striving to make it a better home for our trucking family. Equal opportunity employer.
The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice Flavored Water, and Blue Energy Drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Op Rattlesnake Rodeo either. Be at the game if all possible, but if you can't, listen to our friends
at My 102.3 FM.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company.
All right, looks like we're back at Chanel Lee Stadium. Bobcats take over 1st and 10, almost just outside the 20. Going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen off left tackle. He breaks through him again, through the linebackers, breaks the tackle, the safety. Brought down inside the 5 to the 4-yard line is number 7, Jamarian Allen.
I tell you, Allen, the offensive line got him a hole, but he had to make several cuts on that play, so a lot of that was just him.
It really was.
His athleticism picking up that first down, and now we're inside the 5-yard line, and around the 4, Bobcats are knocking on the door.
All right, folks, here we are, 1st and 10 inside the 5. Looks like we're going to go double tight. There's nobody wide. Wing back, run motion from left to right is Zeb Green. Going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen off right tackle. He's going to go in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Wow. Is that the first time we've scored in the first half?
Yeah.
First quarter, yeah, first time in the
first quarter, not first half.
Yeah.
I don't think.
That was just a play. That was just a guts play right there. The offensive line just blew a hole open, and Jamarian Allen just waltzed right in. Somebody got him right around the legs as he went in. Just a great play, offensive line. We can attribute that drive to the offensive line and the running of Jamarian Allen.
I hate to inform a good friend of mine, Roe Harris, that his Pike County Bulldogs have been scored on. So we're going to go for 2 tonight. And they're going to hand off Jamarian Allen right up the middle again. And
he does it.
Touchdown, Bobcats. I'm surprised. Coach, I've never seen our line do this well. And I'm also seeing Pike County Bulldogs yell at one another. We're okay with that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. If you can get the other team yelling at each other, that's a good thing. just another, that time off the left side of the offensive line. I'm not sure who those guys are on that side, but they just opened it up, and he just walked right in. Bobcats lead with 4:13 to go, 8-7 in the first quarter. Great job for the Bobcats.
We just got through saying that Zeb Green and Jamarian Allen is going to have to step up because Nelson, the Buffalo we've been riding for first downs all year, he's going to be having less carries tonight. Matter of fact, we haven't seen him on offense. He's got a hamstring he's dealing with, so they're being wise with him. We got a whole season to play. He's going to play some defense, but Coach Jamarian Allen, when he got down inside the 5, he ran through the safety.
He did.
Ran through him.
And what I like more than anything is seeing that confidence level rise in just a little bit for the Bobcat offense.
Boone, I got Jay, that's my buddy Boone Stutz, a teammate from Bama. He's coming down to watch the Bobcats tonight. He actually started at tight end for Texas A&M when he transferred out. Played in the NFL a little bit with the Seahawks and the Falcons. So there's the kickoff. Unfortunately, we kicked it out of bounds. Not a good one there. We tried the pooch pooch / onside.
Yeah, I know a lot of schools do that, especially when they've got a threat in the back to run it, so they just try to pooch it down, and I keep hoping we're going to recover one of those. The ball is going to be spotted at the 45-yard line. No, at the 40-yard line. Move. Move.
They're right there. Trying to get my buddy seated.
Get him. He's trying to get him seated.
Yeah, trying to find my folks. All right, so here we go. As Coach pointed out, 1st and 10 inside the 40. Not the kind of kickoff we want, but I tell you something, that was a positive drive. Now we're okay. They're moving the ball up.
Yeah, I wondered. I was glad to see it at the 40. I thought
they're going where it went out of bounds now. All right, middle of the field, snapping just inside their own 45. Twins right, single receiver left, 2 in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. He's going to run wide, and we miss him. And they are going to get him for a home penalty. Javion Stoudemire came from a tackle position and leveled him, Coach, 15 yards deep.
We've got a flag on the play. Probably going to be a hold, judging from where it's at.
Maybe on them.
But that's kind of what I was afraid of. They just get that back is so quick and fast. If he gets an open field, he's tough. But I was just so surprised that we were able to hawk him down. Javion Stoudemire from the
left tackle position tackled the running back 15 yards down the field and across the sideline, across the field.
So it was a hold against Pike County, going to bring the ball back to the 39-yard line.
Interestingly enough, Jamarian Allen ran behind Javion Stoudemire in that last series multiple times. So he's fired up tonight. There's the snap. He's going to fake it and pull it himself. He's number 13, but he's tackled quickly by Bobcat number 8. They call him Big Willie, though his name is Jacelius Lane.
I tell you, and he did an excellent job because the open field is what they think they can beat you. If they get you one-on-one in the open field, they think they can beat you. But he did a great job of wrapping up that quarterback's legs that time.
He did, and Pike County's running a spread offense, trying to spread our defense out and give their speedy guys some space. But right now the Bobcats are containing. Coach, look at the size of that tailback. That's a 220-pound running back. They're going to snap the ball looking right. He's got a man open. Oh, he hit him hard, knocked his helmet off. It's number 21, Landon Langley, alongside with number 57, Xavier Williams.
I didn't know. Is that a high school rule, too? You have to come out.
Starting quarterback, his coach is asking, is going to come out the game because let's see, hold on, let me get her. Xavier Williams and Langdon Langley. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Landon Langley.
I'm not sure if they were trying to set up a screen then or what, but they didn't have enough time. He got sandwiched, and that helmet popped off.
Yes, sir.
He'll be delivering that ball a lot quicker from
They
there.
will. Got a bunch formation as far as the trips to the wide side of the field. They're going from our right to left. They're going to motion the tailback or just moving to the other side. So he's to the right of the quarterback. We've got something happened. Delay of game is going to be called against Pike County. They were in a third and more than 20, probably 25. Now they're backed up again. So they're going to snap the ball inside their own 25-yard line. Coach, they've got to get to our 45.
Yeah, they've got a long way to go. Look for them to try that little pass, quick pass to the side and try to get them in one-on-one situation or trying to beat the guys deep. 17 stays in the game for number 13, who was the quarterback.
Trips right, bunch formation, single receiver left. He's looking to throw come on, we got to tackle him right there. So he completes a stop route immediately to the wide receiver left. Zeph Green in coverage. Let him get 5 yards, Coach, but they needed about 30. So
yeah, they're going to have to punt the ball. Just a little quick hitch pass, one-on-one situation. Got him wrapped up over here, picked up his 5 yards, but it's still 4th down and forever, so they're going to have to punt. 34, Zeb Green is back deep for the Bobcats to receive. I tell you, the team is playing.
yeah.
The whole team is playing.
There's a snap. He gets it off quick. Not a bad, well, it's kind of short. It may take takes an out bounce. So he doesn't kick it beyond where he needed to get for a first down, which was a long way. So it'll be downed on the op 47. 1st and 10 Bobcats.
1st and 10 Bobcats. That's great.
Just 8-7. Off over Pike County. What are we, Coach? 1 minute 37 seconds.
1:37 left to go in the first quarter. 7-8. Bobcats leading, and traditionally they huddle up on the sideline.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm seeing a number 80.
Alan Jones going in the ball game.
Alan Jones coming in. What do we? Well, we got a few guys. Number 65, Gage Nallen. He's going to go to center. Moved a few linemen here, so I believe we got a bunch formation. Too tight. Twins left. Hub back. Tailback. Handed off to Zeb Green off left tackle, but he's met quickly. And, Coach, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
No more. Looked like the linebacker that time got off his block pretty quick and was able to get in there and plug that hole. So Bobcats get nothing out of it. It looks like they might have lost about a half a yard on the play, but we'll still call it 2nd down and 10.
Number 12, single receiver wide right for the Bobcats, going from our left to right towards the scoreboard. Wide left is Dylan Reisner. He's going to be motioned from left to right. They're going to hand it off to Zeb Green. He goes right up the center's butt, lowers his head. Coach, he'll get about 4 to 5.
Yeah, they marking him at the 49-yard line, so he picked up about 4 yards at least on that play. Brings up a 3rd down, it's about 7, so it's 3rd and 7.
I'm
See
actually
what we've
not
got
sure
in our
if that's Dylan or not.
repertoire now.
Starting offensive lineman, got a couple sophomores in. Alan Jones at tight end, Clay Kaiser. I believe he's going to be left tackle. He's either left guard or left tackle. Gage Nallen, Jr., I believe, is your center. 2 in the backfield. Motion from left to right is Dylan. He's looking to throw to his right. He does. He's got Dylan Owen. He dropped it. Had him open in a just an out to the flats. And, boy, I tell you, Colby threw a beautiful ball, Coach.
It was a very catchable ball. Hit him in the shoulder pads. Let it get to his shoulder pads. And it's just losing a little concentration there. But I'm not sure he would have had to have broken a tackle to get the first down. But anyway, it brings up a punting situation for the Bobcats now. Number 10, as we mentioned earlier, Holt Blair is on the punt.
I believe number 2 tonight's Reed Adams. He's wide. Josh Smith is wide right. Demarion Thompson wide right on the punt team. Big Willie. A couple others are the up backs. There's the snap. There's the kick. Almost blocked. What a punt. Line drive low. He'll have to fair catch.
He drops
He
the
fumbles
punt.
it. And I believe he got on it, Coach. We reversed the field all the way, almost to the 15.
That's the end of the first quarter. Bobcats lead 8-7. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM. We're going to take us about a 60-second break.
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet. Find new roads. Plus tax time and fees. See dealer for details.
Mizell Memorial Hospital has been a part of our community for over 70 years. We provide a range of services, including a senior behavioral care unit, sleep center, emergency department, intensive care, outpatient physical, occupational, and speech therapies, and much more. Mizell owns 4 medical clinics offering family medicine, orthopedics, ENT, and podiatry. Our team of hometown healthcare professionals is recognized for high quality and compassionate care. We at Mizell are proud to serve you and your families every day. Go Bobcats.
WOPP, WAMI.
We're back.
All right, Bobcats leading Pike County at home on a semi-fall Friday night. 8-7 is off over Pike County. Coach, look at that Pike County offensive line.
Yeah, I told Robert before you got up here, they got some beef up there now.
I got to say I'm proud of us. Of course, we got a big number 73. When he gets fired up, he's hard to stop. So here they are. Trips left, looking to throw to his left. Now he's rolling to his right. He's going to throw, and he's going to overthrow his wide receiver. Number 5 for the Bobcats in coverage, Marcel Newsom.
I'm just glad that quarterback decided to throw the ball instead of running it, because he had some open ground if he had decided to run the ball.
Not sure who number 5 is, but we'll get that figured out. All right, they're in a trips left, single receiver right. They're going from our left to right. Shotgun formation is Pike County. They take the snap, going to throw a flare route. No, sir.
Over his head.
Throws a stop route to number 15, too high. Our number 15, Josh Smith, was in coverage, followed by Jamarian.
You know, Al and I attribute every bit of that to the play where the quarterback got sandwiched and his helmet popped off. He got his bell rung on that. And so he's off his mark right now trying to throw the ball.
Yeah, our defensive line that Coach is talking about on that play was nose tackle Landon Langley, and to his right is Xavier Williams, number 57. On the left side, the tackle is obviously big number 73, Javion Stademeyer. So outside of them is Big Willie, number 8, and number 54, Hank Messer. So they take the snap, going to hand it off, and he's hit, folks, again by start quarterback Colby Ballard, cleaned up by Xavier Williams. They're going to lose, Coach.
Yeah, that was great penetration that time from the Bobcat. That right side defensive line had nowhere to go but back. 4th down and now about 15. They're going to have to punt.
I see Harrison Smith coming in on the punt team for that's number 11. Sophomore Grady Patterson coming in. And I may see one of the Jackson boys. So they're going to punt from within the end zone. He gets it off. Not a good kick, Coach, but it'll take a Pike County bounce. Wow, what a good bounce all the way out to the 40. You know, if he'd have let that ball go, Coach.
It would have crossed the 50, but he got it.
Pike County stopped the roll, thankfully. I'm not sure why, but we got it on our 49. Probably would have been on their 49. If he hadn't grabbed it, it would have gone to the 45 of our side.
We missing AC tonight?
You know, I hadn't seen him, and he's usually number 11, but there's a different number 11, so I'm not. Maybe they've switching numbers around here.
Yeah, we're going to have to update our roster.
Bobcats taking over 1st and 10 on the 49. We are leading. 11 minutes left to play in the first half. 8-7, up over Pike County, and we're in shotgun formation. Single receiver wide right, twins left. One in the backfield. Hub back. They're going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen, and he's got a face mask. That should be 15. How do you not call that? Good night. He was yanked backwards by the face mask.
Well, I didn't catch that face mask. I knew somebody filled that hole pretty quick, that linebacker, but I didn't catch the face mask. But anyway, no gain for the Bobcats that time. Pike County defense either getting away with one or making a good play regardless. 10:30 and running, 14 seconds on the play clock.
Bobcats coming out, twins left, single receiver right, 2 in the backfield. Colby Ballard takes us now. Going to hand it off, reverse around to Zeb Green. He runs upfield. He's going to get some, runs through a tackle, almost gets half of what he needs. It's going to put us in about a 3rd and 6.
Yeah, just a great play that time, a great run. Just fake the handoff and give it to the back who was coming in motion around to the other side of the field. He was able to cut up inside some defenders and pick up some positive yardage. 3rd down and about 6 for the Bobcats now.
Bobcats got twins left, shotgun formation. Kind of wonder what we're going to see here, Coach. We need 6. We're just going to hand it off right tackle to Jamarian Allen. He's going to get a first down on a shifty run. Breaks the tackle. Oh, he fumbled, and Pike County recovers. Oh.
Yeah, I was looking to see if saw somebody waving their arms, but it was a coach on the other side. I thought it was good. They were blowing it dead. That time he had picked up his first down, but then on the tackle, somebody got him, hit him from behind and got their arm inside there and knocked that ball loose. So the defense has to come back out on the field.
Coach, a good friend of mine was telling me about Pike County and what they bring to the table tonight. He's a coach over that way. He plays on our softball team. Actually, he keeps a book for us during the game, Mr. Roe Harris. One day he'll get a shot. But Pike County come out 1st and 10 on their 42. Jamarian Allen ran for the first down, Coach, but coughed it up at the end. Trips left, and he's looking to throw on a quick slant. Got a man wide open. Thank you, Lord, he dropped it, Coach.
Yeah, number 6, just a speedster. I'd watched him on film. There's a flag on the play. That one should have been called.
Yeah, they faked a dive, and
illegal downfield.
I don't know if that's an RPO. There is a flag. It looks like it's going to go against Pike County. They had a deep slant, number 5 in coverage for the Bobcats. We got to get a name on that. There's been some jerseys switched around here. He had a lot of space to run, but that's two significant drops where we've gotten breaks, Coach.
Yeah, we don't have anybody can catch him if he catches it that far behind the defender. No. But we're getting better. We're getting better, and thank goodness they're dropping them right now.
All right, let's see here. Twins left, twins right. Is Pike County in a 1st and 15. Going to snap it from their 37. Going to motion from left to right as the running back. They're going to throw a receiver screen. It's intercepted by number 5, and he falls down. If it had stayed up, he had it 6. They threw this inside screen, Coach. He threw it high. Our number 5 caught the ricochet.
Yep.
What a play. What a break by Opp. We just turned it over on a fumble to them after a first down in Bulldog territory. Now they've turned it back over to us.
Frankie Williams.
Frankie. Okay.
I had to go find out who that was.
Thank you. Let's write that down. Frankie missed a few games at the beginning of the season. So Bobcat's going to take over on Pike County 30-yard line on the left hash, going from our right to left. We're going to be in a twins right, tight end left. Hub back is behind the right guard. Colby Ballard shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff, throws it to Dillon again. Wasn't an easy pass, but he could have caught it, and he did not.
Yeah, it was a little over his head, and kind of hard to run when you're running that way and have to reach back and look back like that. He tried to get his hands on it, but wasn't able to. Had a little bit of running room, but just wasn't able to come down with a catch. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. 9:09 left to go in the second quarter.
So that'll be 2nd 10, 8-7. We're going to try to repeat the score as much as we can, Coach, to keep everybody informed that's just tuning in. And Please forgive us if we say it 1,000 times. But shotgun formation. Going to hand it off to Zeb Greenoff, left tackle. Coach, he'll get some. Maybe what? They going to give him 5?
Looks like they're going to give him 5 yards on that.
Good spot.
Good spot. He just getting low and getting behind that offensive line and able to pick up some good positive yardage. Brings up a third down. Well, it looks like about 6. Maybe gave him 4. So third down and about 6.
So, seeing, number 3, Dylan Reisner is able to get in the game a lot tonight, and that's good for him. Out wide left is Demarion Thompson, number 12. Again, Alan Jones in at tight end. He's a sophomore. To his left at right tackle is another sophomore, Clay Kaiser. Gage Allen in at
4, 5, 3, 2, 1, timeout. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with him. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile need, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us. Remember, drink lots of water, be kind, and be blessed.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications, 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
WOPP, WAMI,
We're back at Chinelli Stadium. 8:23 left to play in the first half. 8-7, Bobcats over the Bulldogs. Coach, we're in Bulldog territory down to their 26.
Yeah, just picked up a good 4-yard run. Now we're looking at 3rd and 6 and see what the Bobcats can pull out.
Bobcats going to rein in shotgun, starting quarterback. Senior Colby Ballard, middle linebacker as well. Twins left, Demarion Thompson, Dylan Reisner. They're going to move Ethan Morgan from right to left, and it's a design draw. Coach, we missed somebody. Big number 75 could be a face mask. That's an interesting flag thrown.
Yeah, it is. Right there in front of him, and I was watching that. I saw an arm up around the face mask of Colby Ballard.
I can't believe they'd call a holding because there wasn't anybody. I mean, they had Colby wrapped up by 3 people.
See what they call.
Yes, sir. They're going to back them up. Maybe an incidental because they only go 5 yards.
Yeah, they call him face mask, 5-yard penalty.
All right, so they'll replay that, right? So that puts us in a 3rd and short. Significant penalty. Would have been 4th, right?
Oh, yeah.
So now we replay 3rd down. We only need a half-yard, Coach. So we're in a tight bunch formation. We're going to run the same play. Colby's going to barrel forward on a quarterback draw. He's dragging Bulldogs for another 5 yards. He only needed a half, but he got 6, Coach.
Wow. That's just my dog's bigger than your dog kind of play right there. And Colby just got behind that offensive line, and once he cleared the offensive line, it was all him pushing linebackers for another 5 yards. Just a great, determined run by Colby Ballard that time.
It really was. Coach, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I'm seeing some grit from the Bobcats tonight. Even without
we got to hang on to the football.
We do got to do that.
We got, I think that without the 2 fumbles that we've had, that we've lost the ball.
Might be up 2 scores.
We might be up 2 scores. That's exactly right.
And honestly, we haven't seen Nelson in yet, right?
We got timeout on the field on defense only. Bobcats lead 7-8 with 7:33 to go. We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football, My 102.3 FM.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications, 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile needs, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us. Remember, drink lots of water, be kind, and be blessed.
WOPP op, WAMI op.
Okay, we're back. Bobcats yet to come back out on the field after the timeout.
I tell you, Coach, this Pike County team, they spread us out because they have speed and athletes, and they're trying to use them in space. Coach, they've had athletes forever. Talk about 3 that played for University of Alabama. Nick Walker, most recent, played for Coach Nick Saban. And I think he was the end of Mike Shula's career, who I actually coached with up there as a student coach. But I can't think about Pike County without thinking about my brother Trey in the mid-'90s. Had to go up in a spring game at 155 pounds. He went up against senior Cornelius Griffith, who was a massive D lineman for Pike County, then went and started 4 years and was an All-American at Alabama. He went on to play with the Giants for probably about 10 years.
I heard Neil Presley talking earlier about the longest night he ever played football was when they played Pike County, because there was a defensive and offensive end, and he played defense and offensive ends.
Oh, yeah,
and he had to go against him all night long. And he said, he gave the name, but I don't remember who he said, but he said that kid was tough.
Yeah, they've definitely put out. Kevin Jackson was a strong safety at Alabama, played for Coach Mike Dubose.
Oh, yeah.
One of the hardest hitting safeties ever. He graduated from Pike County. Bobcats coming out. We motion from right to left. Going to give it to Kobe again. He keeps it himself. Goes up the middle on a 1st and 10, and he'll get a couple. 2nd and 8.
And a flag again on the play. There may be some unsportsmanlike against Pike County. You know, they had him down and then kind of doubled him over, and looked like they wouldn't quit.
Hopefully it's not against
us.
Whatever
it is.
The refs are talking about it.
They're trying to sort it out. That would be a half distance penalty if it is, isn't it?
Would be 2nd and 10 from just inside their 14. Gaze Allen is pointing like it's going to go against them. He's our starting center, number 65. Ethan Morgan in there, Hank Messer. Number 80, Alan Jones. 56, Ian Musgrove. He should be the right guard.
You know, I'm proud to see some of those 10th graders getting a little playing time in there.
Mm-hmm.
Is he giving him a number? He gave that coach a number to tell him. A dead ball.
So it is against Pike County, personal foul. And as Coach pointed out, I don't even know if it's half the distance, Coach. They only went
to the
5
7
yards.
from the 14 to the 7.
Yeah, that's half the distance. So I got this speaker literally right in my line of sight here. So Bobcats coming in, no huddle. Dylan is wide left, Demarion Thompson wide right. We have
another timeout on the field. This time Pike County's calling timeout.
We're in a 2 tight. Alan Jones was tight end left. Hank Messer, actually, depending on if Demarion's on or off the ball, Hank Messer may not be eligible, Coach.
Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
I get a little obsessive about supporting my local community. I buy local produce, local toothpaste, trampolines, artisanal cat toys. I'm just a local gal. That's why I was so excited to learn that banking with a local community bank supports local businesses every day. I can finally stop thinking about it. So I'm celebrating with a staycation and some local peanut brittle. Yum.
Southern Independent Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
2. So we're back at Janelle Lee Stadium. Bobcats in a 3rd and 2. We're going to snap the ball on the Pike County 7-yard line. We need to get down just inside their 5. We're leading 8-7 with 7:17 to play in the first half.
Well, one thing I've noticed, of course, we've had 2 fumbles, but those were fumbles that were caused by the Pike County defense. they do a good job if they're coming up behind you. That arm's going to go in up against that football. It's their fist. They're going to hit that football. So Bobcats have really got to wrap it up and not shoot themselves in the foot as we get down here close to putting it in the end zone again.
Both teams will take the field after a TV timeout. Just kidding, Coach. All right, so here we are. Number 3 for the Bobcats, wide left. That's Dylan Demarion, wide right. Double tight. I think Hank Messer is ineligible on the right side. They're going to motion from left to right. Kobe's going to keep himself, barrels up the middle, but he's grabbed.
I think
depends
he got
on where
the
they
first
spot
down. I think he got the first down. I'm not sure.
He doesn't give it to him. Fourth down.
I think he's holding up 4 fingers. Fourth down. You know
it's going to be
go
4th and inches. We're going to go for it, 4th and inches. Kind of really hadn't tried to trick him, Coach. We've just been running straight downhill.
Well, he's only got a guard and a tight end on the left side.
No, yeah, you're right. That's unbalanced to the right. They push him forward for a Bobcat first down. He's inside the 5, all the way down to the 2-yard line on a sneak is quarterback Colby Ballard.
That is such a hard play to stop. If you need a yard, that is a hard play to stop. And it's a good play to draw them off sides on, too.
Very proud of the offensive line this game. 1st and goal. He's going to keep it. Looks like they bunch him. He's being pushed forward, Coach. They got to give it to him. No, they don't give him anything. So they don't even
he started blowing the whistle
before he fell.
Yeah, I thought the pile was still moving. That was kind of a quick whistle there. Brings up a 2nd down for the Bobcats and goal at about the 3 or the 4. The 4?
Yeah, they backed him up a yard. Sure did. So 2nd goal from the 3. Zeb Green in at tailback. You got to think you're going to see something off tackle right here. Hub back to the left side, and sure enough we do. He gives it to Zeb, and he drives forward. And, boy, he's all the way down close to the goal line. They're going to call him down inside the 1. Number 34, Zeb Green off left tackle.
Yeah, I didn't think he had that much, but just a good push from that side over there, and Zeb getting behind his shoulder pads, able to pick up some good yardage now. Bobcats knocking at the door. 3rd down.
8-7 is op on a 3rd and 1. We just need 1 to get in the zone. And Colby's going to keep it, and he's in. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Oh, he smelled that one coming up. Faked that handoff to that back coming in motion, kept it and turned it up and got down low behind his shoulder pads. Bobcats score again.
I tell you, probably the most significant thing about this is we just kept Pike County's defense on the field for a good amount of time, Coach. That's how a team gets gassed.
It is, and looks like we're going to be going for 2.
They got a short break. If you're just tuning in with us, we were driving after a kind of a bad punt by Pike County. We drove all the way inside probably the 30-yard line. We got a 1st down as we were being tackled. Jamarian fumbled. The very next play, we intercepted a pass. So we got to keep going from where we were, gave their defense very little break, and we wore them down. They have a lot of meat on that D-line. We're going to go for 2 as op, 14-7 at the moment. And we're going to hand off Zeb Green. He's going to
got a penalty. That was before the.
That's a late call.
That's got to be a motion.
Got to wonder what we're going to do now. Somebody moved. Illegal motion by op. That's going to back us up 5. So
I think we had a shot at that too because we had a hat on a hat over there on that end, and I think Zeb could have got around and put it in, but now it's going to be a little more difficult.
Reed Adams comes in for Demarion Thompson. Alan Jones been in tight end this entire series. Hank Messer. He's either going to be, he's left tight. I believe he's ineligible, though. No, he's at tackle. Zeb Green in a tight wing off Hank Messer's left hip. We're going to motion from right to left is Jamarian. Probably going to hand it off to Colby's going to roll back, and he doesn't get much block and tries to throw it. Thankfully, he throws it away. He booted right, Coach. It was a designed throwback, but we did not block number 18.
No, we didn't. In fact, they had 2 defenders over there that got to Colby pretty quick. He shook it loose, was able to get loose, but still they had him wrapped up so tight he couldn't make a decent pass, and so it falls to the ground. With 5:14 left to go in the second quarter, Bobcats now up 14-7. Offensively, defensively, Allen, we're looking pretty good. A few mistakes have still hurt us, but we're looking good.
Coach, I'm also noticing we've got a flat screen TV to go over plays with our whether it's offensive, defensive line. See that?
Yeah.
So we've got replays being played on a flat screen on our sideline, and we're able to see it in the stands. So different era here, Coach. We didn't have that.
I know Brady Reynolds does the sideline camera, and so he got them set up there where they can see what they're doing, where they're missing blocks at.
Griffin Pierce, Clay Kaiser, and Alan Jones are watching something on the screen as Brian Jones is talking it over with them. Looks like Greg Taylor down there as well. So Bobcats going to kick off 14-7. Short pooch kick. They're going to let it hit. That wasn't smart. But, he avoids two.
We'll
let's
see.
get him down. Get him down, guys. He's broken across the midfield. Not looking good. Josh Smith is the last one, and he's going to get him down. He returned it. Very fast guy, number 2 for Pike County, all the way down to the Bobcat 20. I don't know where they're going to call him down. About the 30.
About the 30-yard line. You said something about that's not a good move for them to catch that ball and not fair catch. And I said, We'll see.
Yeah, I was wrong.
That's what I was afraid of. But the way the defense have been playing, we don't give up the big play.
A team like Pike County is going to play very emotional. You don't want to get them fired up. You don't want to get them on their horses. They play on a whole different level when they're fired up. They're going to look to throw a screen to number 15, and he drops it. He's dropped a couple tonight. We're okay with it. They jumped on it like it was a fumble, but it was a forward pass, so it's not. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10 will be Pike County snapping from our 30. Bobcats leading 14-7. There's 4:54 to play in the first half.
Yeah, that time Dylan Reisenauer and Frankie Williams over here defending on that side, and they did a good job covering that play.
Our defensive line, Xavier Williams, Landon Langley, Javion Stoudemire. There's a snap. He's looking to throw deep, and he's got a guy behind us. Good gracious. Can we cover deep? In coverage is number 15, Josh Smith. You got to get your eyes out of the backfield and on your receiver when you play man. It's non-negotiable.
It's not negotiable. They're not even looking. And I talked with Coach Lacey Wednesday night, and I asked him when we're going to quit getting beat deep, and he said, Coach, we're working on it every single day. Every day we work on it, but it's just they get in the game, and things happen. They just don't remember.
It's not an athletic issue. It's a mental awareness discipline issue. Hopefully they'll get that figured out because it's been our Achilles heel and we've lost games because of it.
Third and 10.
Just the reality. 3rd and 10 is Pike County after an overthrown ball.
Got a timeout on the field, Allen. Let's take it with, and we'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
Hey everyone, it's your friends at TNC Pharmacy. We're really excited to announce a new expansion to our store that we're calling Sprinkles at TNC. It will be a fully stocked candy and ice cream shop, and we can't wait to share it with our community. Be sure to follow our Sprinkles at TNC Facebook page for updates as we get closer to opening in October. TNC Pharmacy, sprinkle some happy.
WOPP, WAMI,
He takes a snap, going to throw it deep again. We're in coverage this time. He throws a high ball. Bobcats batted away and intercepted, but he's out of the back of the end zone. Zeb Green in double coverage.
Down?
No, he didn't. So Incomplete pass. Zeb tipped it up. Josh Smith caught it, tried to tiptoe the back line, but couldn't.
Didn't get it.
I'd have loved to see a pick on that.
That would have been cool.
Brings up a 4th and 10 for Pike County.
Coach Brunson pretty animated on the sideline, yelling at his defense, getting them in position. Hangmaster on left defensive end. Big Willie, number 8, right defensive end. Colby Ballard anchored at Mike linebacker. Jameer Allen behind him. Passive formation. They're going to throw it. Good Lord, what a throw, but he's going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. We're thankful for that. No penalty against Frankie. Number 13, quarterback's got a good arm, Coach.
He's got a good arm. That one he just laid it. If he had caught it, it'd been out of bounds. But Bobcats hold, just as we had hoped for, with 4:31 left to go. The Bobcats will take over on, 30-yard line?
You got to wonder, Coach, starting second down all the way to fourth down, they just threw bombs.
They just threw it.
They just said,
completely abandoned the run game. Of course, they haven't been able to pick up a lot of yardage running. So,
no, and if you've watched any film, there's an opportunity to throw deep on us, and he actually had a guy. He overthrew a guy. But the next few times, Coach, we learned our lesson. We were in good coverage, so I need to point that out. Zeb Green, Josh Smith were behind the receiver on one play. Frankie in coverage on the next. So here we are, Bobcats taking over on 1st and 10. Colby Ballard shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Jameer Allen off right tackle, hit pretty immediately. And I believe they took out the sideline official. Might need to check on him. He may take a few Advil post-game. I think he's still down.
Yeah, according to the official on this side, they're spotting it right at the line of scrimmage. So I thought he picked up a yard or two before he got driven back.
He did, yeah, I hope he's okay.
Yeah, he's still down. Let's take a quick break, Alan. We'll take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Gas app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around. Eat, love, live. Go Bobcats from everyone at the Wheelhouse.
All right, we're back at Janelle Stadium. Bobcats leading 14-7. 4:23 left to play in the first half. An official was taken down in the midst of a sideline tackle. They've got him up. They're talking to him.
Yeah, he tried to walk it off, but he's hurting a little bit.
We don't know what he hit.
I don't know what they would do if something happened to him. I guess they just call without that official. I don't know. I don't know if they rotate around or if somebody, I don't know.
Could bring somebody out of the booth up here working the clock. I don't know.
I think that's how to do it.
And he's still out there, isn't he?
You got one working tonight?
Yeah, he's out
still there. Tough cookie, folks. Sideline official, Pike County.
Well,
he said, I may be down, but I'm not out. Bobcats, not sure about this spot we got. We got 2 yards, and then it drove us back, but we weren't awarded forward progress, so we're in a 2nd and 10. We're going to snap it. No, they backed us up, Coach. How you going to do that?
Losing a yard.
Interesting spot, but whatever. We're going to snap it about our 29. And we've got Demarion Thompson wide left, Zeb Green wide right, Jameer Allen in the backfield with Colby Ballard. There's a snap, going to hand it off. He's going to run right up the middle as Jameer, and he doesn't get much.
Doesn't get much, right off that left side over there, and does pick up about 2 yards or maybe a yard and a half, but it brings up a 3rd down and 10 to go. So whatever we were doing on offense, they've kind of figured it out, and whatever they've been doing on offense, we figured out. So now it's up to the offensive coordinators and coaches to come up with a play.
Yeah, we're not seeing the holes that we were earlier in the first quarter. There's the snap, going to hand it off again. No, Colby's going to keep it. He's going to run wide, but he's not going to get anywhere. So
no, he's going to lose.
We're going to have to punt it. We didn't get anywhere on that series. We stopped them, Coach. Big fourth down. They aired it out to the end zone 3 times in a row. Bobcats took over, but now we're going to have to give it back to them. But hopefully we can get a good punt and put the ball back in their territory.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to throw the ball a little bit and get them backed up off that line of scrimmage some, but we need to be successful when we throw the ball.
And they got target Demarion Thompson or Zeb Green this time. Holt Blair to punt for Opp. Nelson Hall taking a break.
Grady Patterson, the snapper, long snapper.
There's the snap, punt. End over end. Should take a Bobcat bounce. Not a good one, but it does. And we do reverse the field, so they're going to take over on their 36. Bobcats up 14-7. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. Coach, we want to. This is a big hold right here, and we won the toss, didn't we? So we'll get the ball coming out.
No, we received the first kickoff and fumbled on the very first play. Picked up 10 or 12 yards and fumbled. So they'll get the ball in the second half. But
2 fumbles in the first half.
Well,
we lost 2.
Yeah, we lost both of them. 2:53 to go in the second quarter. Bobcats lead 14-7 as Pike County takes over on their 36.
Pike County Twins right, Twins left. Going to snap it on the right hash, close to the Bobcat sideline, going towards the scoreboard from left to our right. Looking to throw to his left on an out route. Finds number 5 wide open. Nobody around him. Zeb Green. Oh, he shucked Zeb Green. That hurt his feelings.
Picks up about 12 or 13 yards for a first down, and that's what they like to do. They like to get receivers out in the open and then let them try to pick up some additional yardage. That time he was wide open. So
yeah, we had a guy
a little tighter on him.
We had a guy under him, a guy over him. I don't know if we're in a zone or man. But they're same formation. They're going to continue throwing, looking to the right side, going to throw an out route over here. He throws it high, but, I was hoping Frankie would look up. So they've decided that they believe they can move the ball passing.
That time the Bobcats sent a little extra help up the middle and put some pressure on the quarterback. And he's still thinking back to when he had his helmet knocked off of him. And when he feels that pressure, he's just throwing it and missing his target.
I'd love to see Javion Stoudemire just get fired up. Actually, Coach, they've moved him to the inside. Landon Langley's at tackle. So they're seeing maybe a mismatch. He's driving the center. Look at that, Coach. Right back to the quarterback, and he got him. Is Javion? No, he gets him loose. No, he let him throw it away.
Oh, man, alive.
3 different Bobcats tried to bring him down. You really got to credit Pike County quarterback for being elusive.
Well, I told you from the beginning he's an exceptional athlete. And we had him wrapped up. I thought he was going down, but we got to be more sure on our tackles when we get a hold of him. We've got 2 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. This brings up a 3rd down and 10 for Pike County.
It's got to be a holding, unless it's a face mask. They're pointing them back. That's big, so. Okay, lost it down.
It
so
didn't
it's going
clear
to be
the line of
3rd.
scrimmage.
Got to be 3rd and 20, right?
Yes.
We didn't get the tackle, but we got the penalty, huh?
Big. So what they did, folks, they moved our big D lineman 73 to the nose tackle position from a outside tackle. I guess they saw a mismatch in the making. He bull rushed the center, drove him about 7 yards back, grabbed the quarterback. He slips out of his hands. Xavier Williams grabs him. He slips out of his hands. He tries to throw it away, but the rule is
it's a loss of down, too.
It's a loss of down in yardage. You've got to get the ball past the original line of scrimmage. He didn't. Trips left on a 3rd and 20 as Pike County snapping from inside their 40. They've got to get all the way to our 41. Single receiver right, trips left. One running back in the backfield to the right of the quarterback. They're going to motion inside from left to right.
The center jumped. The center flinched.
I think he's nervous. He's got a big boy in front of him.
Javion made a little flinch, and that center jerked the ball just a little bit. And he's already mad that he's getting beat. you can watch for some bad snaps from here on out because he's got him over him.
Your defensive line from, really outside backers ends is Hank Messer, Big Willie, then you got Landon Langley, Javion Stoudemire, and Xavier Williams. Linebackers Colby Ballard, Jamarian Allen. Coach, interestingly enough, they've got Colby at the Mike linebacker. Jamarian is playing like a star back or nickel. He's actually lined up behind Colby.
Yeah.
Because they're now passing the ball.
Right.
So DBs are Frankie, Josh Smith, Zeb Green, and Dylan. They're going to motion from left to right. He's looking to throw to his left. Now he's going to roll to his right. Jamarian's back there and put good pressure. I hope Javion didn't fall on his own player and hurt him. He tried to throw it away on 3rd and 20. He threw it too low for his receiver. So, Coach, they're going to have to punt.
Going to have to punt. That was great. Great defensive play by Javion Stoudemire. I don't think that center wants anything to do with him because he didn't touch him that time. He ran right straight through him. And, of course, Dylan Reisenauer was also coming in, and they got to the quarterback, and he was just having to throw it away.
So Bobcats are going to get the ball back with 2 minutes left to play. It's 2:08. There's the snap. There's the punt. Not a bad punt. I thought we were going to fair catch. It takes a Bobcat bounce, and now they're going to let it roll. Thanks, guys. It's going to be down on our 45.
45-yard line, Bobcats will take over with 1:58 to go in the second quarter, leading 14-7. So we're not a team that can traditionally score fast. It's going to be interesting to see what we pull out here to try to get the ball down.
We're not a passing team, but let's see what we do. Are we just going to run it and hope we break one, or Coach, are we going to do a little misdirection, a little play action pass? We got to go 55 yards in 1:58. We have one time out, if the scoreboard's correct. Twins left, tight end right, 2 in the backfield. There's a snap, and we're just going to hand it off to Zeb Green. Hard run, drags 3 Bulldogs for 2 yards.
Well, judging from their lack of urgency, it looks like they're going to be satisfied to get into the locker room with a 14-7 lead, which is, defense is doing their job. They're stopping them. They're not able to move the ball very much. Offense has put up 2 scores already. So,
I wonder if we don't want to give them a pick six, Coach. Our DBs are extremely fast.
Extremely fast.
Every one of them looks athletic. Twins left. Alan Jones tight end right. Ethan Morgan motion from right to left. They're going to hand it off to Zeb Green off left tackle. And he'll break the first tackle, but he doesn't get hardly anywhere. I think he gets 1.5 yards. That'll put us at a 3rd and long. 6?
One thing is for sure about our offensive line, we're better run blockers than pass blockers.
Yeah, we are. And we're letting the clock run. We're within 1 minute, less than 1 minute in the first half. So we're going to work this all the way down. We're going to snap it with about 27 to 28 seconds on the clock if we let it go all the way down. And he'll probably snap it at about 30 seconds left. So this will probably be, if we don't get a first down, we'll punt it, and that'll be it. So Colby Ballard drives forward. Coach, he gets within 1 yard of a first down. Are we going to try to go for it and stop it, or just let it go?
Well, I think he's probably just going to let it go. Doesn't want to not get it and then turn the ball over on downs and give them one shot down the field. They're just going to let this go, let the clock run out as we're down to 10 seconds now in the ball game.
Yeah, Bobcat coaches and everybody's preparing to go to the locker room. So Bobcats up 14-7 over the Pike County Bulldogs. You're listening to Bobcat Football, Mile 102.3. We'll turn it over to Robert and Coach after a 3-minute break.
Family owned and operated since 1965, Bob Taylor Carpet One is your hometown flooring business. Whether you are building a new custom home, remodeling, or just want to spruce up that one room, come see us for all your flooring needs. Carpet, tile, luxury vinyl plank, or hardwood. we have what you are looking for. Bob Taylor, Carpet One in downtown Opp, Alabama. Come see us.
With the right business tools from CCB Community Bank, I'm now able to effectively manage my receivables and improve my cash flow.
I got the advice I needed to grow my bakery, and life has never been sweeter.
What do you need to help move your business forward? Whether your business is big or small, CCB will work closely with you to determine which banking solution fits your specific needs. CCB's team of experienced and knowledgeable bankers can work with you to provide the right products and services to complement your growth. Love better banking with CCB Community Bank, member FDIC.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
With Hardee's Double Deals, get a double cheeseburger or bacon double cheeseburger starting at just $2.99. That's double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese. Or double the Hardee goodness with 2 charbroiled patties and cheese and bacon. Both starting at only $2.99. Hardee's, goodness in the making. These items only. Price and participation may vary. Tax not included. Visit restaurant or app for details.
HD Edgar Trucking, home-owned and operated, proud to be located in Opp, proud to employ hometown folks, proud to support our schools, proud to support our industries, and proud to support Focus on the Family at 6 a.m. and 12 noon on WOPP. Durwood and Martha Edgar and staff at HD Edgar Trucking ask that you consider attending a church of your choice this Sunday.
The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats. The Horn Beverage Company of Troy is proud to be a Bobcat sponsor and fan. Have you tried our Callaway Blue Water, Calypso Lemonade, Sparkling Ice Flavored Water, and Blue Energy Drink? It's refreshing before, during, and after the game, or at the victory party, or the next tailgating. It's not bad at the Opp Rattlesnake Rodeo either. The folks at Horn Beverage Company says go Bobcats.
WOPP, Opp, WAMI, Opp.
Oh, my fault. I had to turn it down. Forgot which way to do it. It is halftime. Bobcats are leading 14-7 over Pike County. I'm texting right this moment. Okay, there we go. All right. Pike County is on the field with their band. Bobcats will be having their band, the Marching Black and Gold, following them. But let's see if we can get a hold of Brett Ballard right now. Hey Siri, call Brett Ballard. Let's see if we can get Brett right now. Of course, the noise level pretty noise where he's at, probably too. I want to see if who all he's served burgers to tonight. Bobcats. We're not 100% sure you even hear this ringing.
Hello, this is Brett. Sorry.
Didn't work. Well, you never know till you try. There are quite a few former Bobcats here tonight, and some people are being represented by their family tonight, which is good. We'll remind you that the homecoming court, let me pull this stuff up. Here it is. A couple of things I want to remind you of tonight. First of all, our Lady Bobcats volleyball team are ranked number 10 in state and 3A. First time in 4 years. Congratulations to them. Our Ott Middle School defeated Greenville last night 6-0 in a defensive game. Hear nothing but real great positives about that game. Our Montgomery Biscuit High School Sports Girl Athlete of the Week, our own Ott Lady Maddie Wilson, against all the others statewide, was picked number 1, or voted by so many people. And while we're at this, before we forget it, Sarah Jean Campbell, a 15-year-old that was missing this afternoon, we had on Facebook and we had on the radio, she has been found. She is safe. Sarah Jean Campbell, 15-year-old op girl, has been found safe, and that's all we know, and that's all we really care about right now, that she's safe. All right, now, let's get to the homecoming court. This was announced this afternoon at the pep rally. The order will be announced at the pep rally next Friday. Javis Cooper was Mr. Op High. Abby Grace Cassidy, Miss Op High. Court was Elena Cooper, Allie Wismer, Presley Carley, Amberly Tillman, Shelby Brooks, Amanda Warback, Heidi Clockwood, Abby Grace Cassidy, Kylie Waters, and Riley Reynolds is your court. They will be announcing the order at the next pep rally, homecoming pep rally. Let's see. Here's something else for you that will be joining the parade Friday. They're going to line up different than in the past. You're not going to line up in the front parking lot. They're asking you to come in to the school on Henry Avenue. This is the normal way you come in, the high school, but they don't want you to turn into the parking lot. They want you to keep going straight. They want you to go down to the turn at Merchant Field and the T-ball field. They want you to turn there. And they will be telling you there your number lineup. You will proceed from there to Cameron Road, right where the radio station is. You will take a left, and there will be flags on the right side of the road with your numbers. You should line up to the left side on the Cameron Road itself across from your flag, leaving a straight path from the radio station to the highway. We look forward to seeing everyone on Friday. The deadline is to enter the parade is Monday at 3 p.m. So a little different lineup due to the congestion of the parking lot and all, and that's not a bad idea. It's still right there at the high school, so I think it'll work out all right. We're just going to have to remember it ourselves, our employees, to come in on Henry and leave the normal way, but it's not going to affect us very much, not very long at all. If you just tuned in, the Bobcats are winning 14-7. The defense has looked outstanding. The offense has looked outstanding other than 2 fumbles. When they got over the 2 fumbles, they have been playing well. In fact, the whole team is playing well. Our linemen really playing outstanding football. You can tell they've got a new enthusiasm. I don't know. I wonder if Monday seeing their coach get out there and pull that wagon might have helped them a little bit more. I saw nothing but positives about it. And the guy is teaching them, and also he's doing the same things that he teaches them. So I think that's big. Jay's taking a break right now, but he knows from a coaching point that the kids know if you're telling them bull and telling the truth with them. They recognize in a hurry, don't they, Jay?
Oh yeah, they do, and it means a lot to a player for the coach to back up what they say.
Yeah.
And we've already seen that with some discipline actions that he's made.
Yeah, he's let some leave the team.
Yeah, and
I like that word better, let leave.
Well, it was their choice.
Yeah.
It was their decision. I mean, everybody knows from the get-go what the standards are, and
you either do this for your punishment or bye.
And it's been rumored, I don't know, I certainly don't want to speculate that in the past maybe some things were overlooked, but
This coach don't overlook, does
This one doesn't.
The standards are the same for everybody, no matter who you are. If you're the top player, if you don't live up to it, you're gone. I heard him say this just before he was getting ready to come to Op. He said, I might end up with 19 players, but we'll start from 19 players.
Well, all you really need is 11 or 12,
Committed.
You get 12, and then you know as long as you got one standing beside you, you got the right number on the field. And I've seen some very good teams that were that way. In fact, if you remember the old Dozier High School.
Yep. Left,
they only had 12 or 13 players. Johnny Rogers, who used to coach there, used to tell me, he said he knew if he had one or two players standing beside him, he had the right number on the field.
And, they left side went against the right side in practice.
Yeah.
That's how they done it.
You have to, and you play Ironman football. You walk on the field, you walk off at halftime.
And the last time they was so short, when Dunny was up there, they was runner-up in state.
Yeah. And that's one thing that a lot of people say helped the Brantley program.
Yeah.
Was when they closed that school. Even though Dozier is not a Crenshaw County school, still a lot of players went there because it was closer.
They chose to go there. So it means they had transportation to go there. Well, I can see, I do believe it helped by all means. But now, Brantley's not no slouch anyway, but anytime you get a boost of...
No, they've built quite a reputation in Brantley. Even to be a 1A school system, they have been competitive, for the last 20 plus years, maybe longer than that. So they're always in the hunt. And that's what Coach Brunson's trying to do here.
Oh, yeah.
We've had some really good football teams, just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Yeah.
And so, he's trying to build something here.
Hey, Brett Ballard.
Hello.
Who are some of the former Bobcats you've served burgers to tonight?
Do what now?
Who are some of the Bobcats you've seen come back that you served burgers to tonight?
Well, actually, we did Boston Bucks. Started this morning we put them on at 7:45 and cooked them all day. Scotty Short and his apparatus that we had up here, and I was proud to see a bunch of the 2000 to 2009 guys, Josh Scarborough, Gavin Free, Kyle White, Garrett Blair, Hunter Jones. I mean, on and on and on. We had a really good crowd tonight of those players that played in the 2000s. So I was proud to see them back at Opp High School tonight.
Now, you've been doing this every week that we've been at home. You got to see a lot of former Bobcats, haven't you?
Yes, and I mean, the thing that we want to tell everybody is we're cooking every decade that's recognized on the field can come eat, but also every single player that's ever played at Opp High School every Friday night can come eat. So we're cooking for all former players every Friday night of every home game. We got 3 more to go. So we want y'all to come out and enjoy the festivities, tailgate with us, and we're having a big time.
Brad, I've enjoyed seeing some of our former coaches, and of course, Coach Henry John's one I really enjoyed seeing.
Well, I mean, Coach Johns was Coach Griffin coached me through the 10th grade, and I had Coach Johns my 11th, 12th grade year, and of course, anybody that plays football knows that your coach means a lot to you for the rest of your life, and having Coach Johns here for 2 weeks in a row was a highlight for me, and I was able to drive him back to his car a couple of weeks ago and spend some time with him, and it's just a big plus for former players to be able to spend time with their coaches.
There's no doubt about that. Have you got to see much of this game tonight?
Well, we're up on the hill. We've been able to watch it. Looks like we're doing pretty well. I'm proud of the Bobcats. Got a 14-7 lead at halftime, and against a talented Pike County team. So hopefully we can continue and finish this thing in the second half.
Well, I think, as Jay pointed out, I think we're getting the center's attention. One of our defensive men has rung his bell a few times. The quarterback's his bell has been wrong. More bell ringing, they get more intimidated.
Exactly. That's kind of the name of the game in football, or it should be, or used to be anyway. So, but I'm liking what I'm seeing on the field tonight. Former players are all having a good time, and several of them are still up here tailgating with us, and it's been a good night for op football.
Well, Brett, get back to having your tailgate fun, and thank you for giving us a report on the former Bobcats.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you, Robert.
Okay, appreciate you, buddy. He is volunteered to cook every home game this season. Can you believe that?
I can. Brett has always been a staunch supporter of the athletic programs at Opp High School. Even the things he can do through SIB.
Oh yeah.
He tries to help in any way that he can that way, but he's just showing that he's just not by word of mouth. He's going to show it in his deeds too. He's going to show up and cook and do what he needs to do.
He was a little late today to get here, but he had some people to fill in. I think Scotty Short was one of them.
Well, they had barbecue tonight as opposed to I'd already kind of set my mouth to some of those sausage dogs.
Oh yeah.
But I'm telling you, I wasn't prepared for the barbecue, but it was good. I had me 2 of them. They were very good.
Good.
That gives me reason to come up early, and if I happen to see somebody, I have a little time to talk, but I can come up here where it's cool,
yeah,
sit down,
yeah,
and I eat my meal up here.
You got a procedure now, haven't you?
I do. Of course, I have to get Medigold up here early, too, so he likes the fact that I do that.
Oh, you talking about one of the big Bobcat fans there, Medigold. And Coach Brunson's already learned him, and he's already talks about him every once in a while on the radio, that people need to be Bobcat fans like Medigo.
Well, he just loves sports.
Yep.
Bobcat sports. And he's always been behind it ever since he was old enough to manage. He managed until he got to where he couldn't do that anymore, but he still wanted to be around it. And he's down there. He calls that his Indiana Jones hat he's got on his head down there. But he's always been a supporter. I remember one time when he was still pretty youthful and Coach Woolley was here.
Oh, yeah.
And he got to swinging that towel around, and Coach Woolley told him he better put that towel up before he put it someplace he didn't want it.
He has several good stories about Coach Woolley when the washing machine bubbled over on him, and there's several good ones. I think he really liked Coach Woolley.
Well, I think a lot of people liked Coach Woolley. I appreciated the manner in which he coached.
Yes.
He was just a hard-nosed kind of coach, and I wonder sometimes if a hard-nosed coach can coach in the atmosphere that we have today in athletics. And we talked earlier, about the High School Athletic Association approving giving gift cards, meals, restaurants.
Just a meal, just all over the world, a meal, yeah.
To high school students. Well, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that, but it's a little bit scary. I don't want high school to go down the road that college is going down.
Yeah.
That's taken, all that is who has the most money can get the best players. And that's, I don't like that. A lot of kids are playing for the money and not for the love of the game and for the sport. But anyway, that's the way it is. They've got to come in and put some restrictions on that.
Coach Tuberville, the U.S. Senate is trying to get 5 rules, and I know 2 of them right quickly. One of them you can only transfer one time, and the other one is you have to share in the wealth with the team players.
That needs to happen. I just saw Janavius Cooper come off the field with the band, and was he Mr. Opp?
Yeah, he got something. Hang on, I think it's Mr. Opp. Let me look. Mr. Opp High.
Mr. Opp High.
He's a popular kid.
So he had the football team and the band voting for him. Just seems to be a fine young man, and I had one player in my career as a coach that played in the band and also played on the team.
Well, our coach, coming from Baker, and he's had coached at some other smalls, he said he was used to it. So when the kid asked him, he said, "Sure, no problem, we'll work it out."
Well, and there's always, you can work everything out. So there's nothing wrong with that. One thing I wanted to point out tonight, maybe Alan will be back in a minute. We've got it's just about clock about to run down, but I think they'll put some more time on the clock for warm-ups. But the weather is starting to cool off now.
It's football weather now.
It's, not quite, but it's getting there. It's getting there. You can still work up a pretty good sweat, but it makes it much more comfortable for the fans, much more playable for the players.
Yes.
Because especially these young men that have to play both sides of the ball, when they get a few minutes to get a drink of water and to cool, it helps them to cool off. Plus, Op's still got their cooling fan over there to help cool them off. So things are, I think Op has played probably the best half of football that I've seen them play so far this year.
Now, can they keep this intensity up?
Can they keep it up is the question. And, of course, they're still within striking distance, so we've got to come out and stop them.
Yep.
And
they get the ball first.
They get the ball first, and they've already shown toward the end of the second half whether they were trying to get points and go in or not, but they're putting the ball in the air a good bit. Even they recognize that they're going to have trouble running the ball against this defense.
And I think that is correct recognizing, too, because it's been tough to run against the Bobcats all season.
And we've got some players that are beaten, banged up. Nelson Hall, who's only playing defense right now, but he's our leading rusher.
Yep.
And so he's only playing defense right now, nursing some injuries, but it's still able to play. And we've got several young people. Alan Jones has been playing tight end for the Bobcats. He's a 10th grader. And of course, we also mentioned number 70, Clay Kaiser, who is in the 10th grade.
Yep.
I've seen, of course, their long snapper is Grady Patterson. He's a 10th grader, but he's been playing. He and Clay have been playing most of the year on the B team as well as the varsity due to injuries and things that they needed to step up.
We had a young guy kicking too.
That's right. Number 10, Holt Blair has been
he done pretty good.
Yeah. And Colby Ballard has taken over the kickoff job right now while Nelson is nursing his injury. So we've got some players, and something has, I don't know what it was, Rod. I don't know if it was the coach pulling the sled. Something has clicked for the Bobcats in the first half. Now, I don't want to jinx them.
No.
I sure don't want to jinx them, but something has clicked for them, and they're playing
football.
They're playing good football right now.
Something that the coach kept saying they will do. He didn't know when now. He said that this morning. He said, we will get there. Now, I don't know whether it's tonight. I don't know whether it's 6 weeks from now, 4 weeks from now. He said, sure hope it's quicker.
Well, and I think you've mentioned it, and Alan's mentioned it. There's a level of confidence that is growing. They're getting ready now to kick off the ball. The teams are getting ready now as they set the clock.
And I don't think we're going to have 60 seconds. I think we'll do 30, don't you?
Let's take a 30-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
They wouldn't expect it. 30-second break.
Well, they may be taking a bathroom break.
Or out smoking. We'll keep it.
We'll just keep it here.
We'll just mention the sponsors. Bob Taylor Scarpet 1, CCB Bank, Davis Catfish, HD Egger Trucking, Horn Beverage, your local all beverage company, J.M. Jackson, of course, Chevrolet, Hardee's, Mizell Memorial Hospital now with a clinic in Elba, Hollister's Car Lot, S&P Communication, SIB Bank, Southern Point Properties, Katie and David, you talking about some Bobcat fans.
Oh, yeah.
TNC Pharmacy. Have you seen what they're going to fix a place selling ice cream and all in there?
Yeah,
Man, it looks good.
I heard about that.
Looks good. They're about halfway through. Wheelhouse and, of course, Young's Florist. And, of course, Young's Florist has been there for years. But it's amazing when the new owners buy it and keep that image that Young's always had.
Always had. Well, we've got 12 minutes on the clock. Bobcats lead 14-7. We're getting ready to kick off the third quarter. We'll be kicking off to Pike County. And as we saw the last time we kicked off, the pooch kick, we've got to do a better job of covering.
Yeah, Bobcat's going to kick off. Not going to be Nelson. Is that Josh Smith? Sure is. And that sock-style pooch kick, a little bit deeper now. It's going to be fielded and fumbled. We don't need to break contain, and we do. But no, sir. Good tackle for the Bobcats, number 18, Tucker Short. So Pike County is going to take over 1st and 10. Looks like they're going to mark it, Coach, on their 37. Be their right hash. They're headed towards the scoreboard, our left to right.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the Bobcat defense can keep up that intensity, pretty much shutting down the run for the most part. That's put them to go into the air a good bit, but that quarterback, anytime we can get pressure on him, he seems to be in a big hurry to release that ball, and they've moved Javion back to tackle.
1st and 10, Pike County. Bobcats leading 14-7. We're starting the second half. First play of scrimmage, he pitches it wide left. Number 2 is going to try to get the end. He will. And Jameron Allen and a host of Bobcats are going to bring him down after about an 8-yard gain.
We didn't get enough. We didn't get any kind of penetration on that right side, and they were got a hat on a hat and were able to make the corner. We had to come up and make that play. So a good first down run for Pike County.
Yeah, our outside backer to that side didn't get upfield to turn him in. I didn't see I believe their receiver ran off our DB. Twins right, twins left on a 2nd and 2. They're going to snap it, hand it off up the middle, and he's going to drive himself forward as number 2 for a Pike County first down. He'll be tackled at about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, number 57 for the Bobcats, Xavier Williams on the tackle, and he just kind of looked up, and there the back was and wasn't able to get his feet set, and so he drove him back.
1st and 10, twins left, twins right, shotgun formation. Going to throw a stop route to number 6 on the left side. He caught it. He breaks Big Willie's tackle before he's hit by 2 Bobcats. Josh Smith, just Josh Smith brought him down. So 2nd and a long 5. They've crossed into Bobcat territory to the 46. So I guess 2nd and 6 actually.
They have picked up the pace a little bit.
They are. They're going no huddle. They got a little confidence coming out here. Going to look to, he faked it and kept it. It's number 13. Big Willie missed him. So he's going to dance around, and he'll only get back to the line of scrimmage for a host of Bobcats. Good night. 4 or 5 players drove him into the Pike County sideline. Number 8 needs to come on back. Hope he's not talking. So 2nd and long.
If you look at number 13, their quarterback, he's walking kind of gingerly.
13 and long. Yeah, he took some hits then. I don't know if he's got a cramp in his right calf the way he's walking, Coach. But it's tough to play beat up at the quarterback position. Unfortunately, I speak from experience. On a 3rd and long, it's big. He's going to look to roll out to his right. He's sacked! Yes, sir! Landon Langley from the nose tackle position broke through the line of scrimmage and made a big play. 13's hurt and he's down. Maybe his feelings. I don't know.
That was a great play. Had linebackers coming that time. A lot of pressure on the quarterback. Nowhere to go. He rolled to his to our side to the right, and but we were able to catch him around the ankles for a big loss that time.
I tell you,
close
Coach,
to a 15-yard loss.
The first series coming out of half is always important for the momentum of the game in high school sports, and Bobcats right now have won that. So there's the snap. He's going to kick. Pretty good kick end over end. Zeb Green's going to catch it and fall forward. So Bobcats will take it over 1st and 10 just inside our 35-yard line.
Looks like they're going to spot it right at the 34-yard line. 8:57 to go in the third quarter, 7-14. Bobcats lead. This will be the Bobcats' first series of the second half.
Doing a temperature check, Coach.
A little temperature check.
There's a little cold breeze here.
There's no wind.
So
the flags aren't moving.
We've got the window up. It's a beautiful night. Beautiful view, I got to say, selfishly, for me and Coach Michael. Sophomore Allen Jones still in the game, left tight end. No, sir. He's left tackle. Interesting formation here. We're going to shotgun formation, hand it off to Marion Allen, and two Bulldogs break through. He's going to lose. Thankfully, they gave him 4 progress, so he only loses 1 yard. Second and 11, Bobcats leading 14-7 over Pike County.
Play loses a yard. I'm thankful. I thought we lost a little more.
I tell you, Coach, to be without Nelson Hall tonight and playing as confidently and disciplined as we are, I've watched the Bobcats get better. They've got better every game. Coach, we predicted that by middle of the season, Coach Brunson would figure out what we can do and do it well. Twins left, single receiver, tight end right, 2 in the backfield. He's going to hand off to Marion Allen. He's going to run up the left guard, sticks his helmet into their linebacker who won the battle, drove him back, but we may have gotten the first down. No, I'm sorry. We just got wrong marker. Going to put us in a 3rd and long. We got some yardage. Got about 4 on the play. They drove him way back about 10, but that was after they blew it dead. So 3rd and about what you say, Coach, 7?
Yeah, I guess they're playing man on us out here on our receivers because everybody else is up close in the box, and it's going to make it more difficult for us to run the ball.
Yeah, we probably need to spread it out like they are. And it looks like we're going to throw to the right. He pump fakes. He's going to throw deep, and he throws a wobbly duck. That's a penalty. Throw the flag, and they do. 15 yards and a first down for Opp. Number 2, Reed Adams, was there for the catch. It was underthrown.
Got another flag behind the line of scrimmage.
I hope that's not holding. Maybe it's roughing the passer. Well, let's see. We were waiting for the word. Pass interference is automatic first down.
Got a hold on the Bobcats.
Holding on Opp.
Very good.
Face mask. Offset.
Oh, man.
Face guard. So they offset.
That wasn't the call back here. It was pass interference. How about they're not acknowledging that flag? He called face guard on the defense. So we're going to replay 3rd down. Twins left. They are putting everybody in the box. We're not going to be able to run the ball, but we try. And actually, we get a little bit of yardage, but we're not going to be close to the first. Pike County's playing tough. They're playing tough. They went in at the half, Coach, and they said, hey, if we're going to win this game, we're going to have to stop the pass and make Opp throw. And right now, they're doing it.
We did get across the 40. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 4 yards. They're going to send in the punting team.
Grady Patterson, number 13 for the Bobcats, coming in as the lone snapper. He'll snap to Holt Blair because Nelson Hall's not playing right now, or hasn't come in tonight, actually. We have a pretty spread out punting formation. Receivers kind of all the way across the line of scrimmage. Josh Smith to Marion Allen, Zeb Green. There's the snap. Woo! Almost blocked. Good. Punt. Deep. It's the line drive. He fumbles it. Get on it. And he does. Up football all the way down to the 25-yard line. I'm waiting for them to call it, though. I thought he got on it, Coach. And he does. Well, we're saying it. What are they saying? Well, Pike County's changing too, so wow.
Yeah, that was a low driving punt. The receiver just misplayed it. Had a man right there with him when he dropped it, and we were able to get on it. First down, Bobcats. We'll take it. Now that's something that can kill a team, that can kill that momentum that they had. So let's see what Coach Brunson's got for him.
Coach, none other than the great Trippy McGuire's listening to us tonight. He's in Auburn, heard us reference the weather, said it's pretty cool temperatures. And we thank you, Judge McGuire, for listening to us so far. Bobcats on a 1st and 10, going to motion from left to right. And Kobe Ballard's going to fake it and keep it himself. He's got a little bit of running room.
Oh,
Folks, yes, sir. He does. He's all the way to the 5. Touchdown, Kobe Ballard.
What a play. Kobe started to the right, cut back to the left. Nobody was there, and he just ran it in all the way from about the 16-yard line for a touchdown for the Bobcats.
You can hear the Lee Cook whistle. They're playing the video over the Jumbotron. We'll hush and let it go.
Third one, yeah.
You may have heard us say earlier they honored Lee Cook's family. Laura, Ryan, and Hannah were out on the field, and they played the famous video taken of Lee Cook playing the op fight song, beginning of every fourth quarter. Colby fakes it. It's going to run up the middle. He believes somebody grabbed his face mask, ran into his own man, slowed him down. We won't get it. But look here, Bobcats are leading 20-7 over Pike County.
20-7 with 2-score lead now for the Bobcats with 6:14 to go in the game. Bobcats now leading 20-7. That's just what you want to do when you come out and you get your first possession. Now, a third quarter, yeah. Thank you, Robert. But Bobcats are doing a great job here, and we'll see what that does to the momentum for Pike County as the football teams now get ready to kick off.
Coach, I love in between these plays seeing these coaching up the Bobcats because got a lot of former players down there. Of course, Orlando Lacey just graduated, played 6 years because of COVID at Troy State or Troy University. Cam Pierce, former quarterback for Opp in the early 90s. Played with Neil Presley, voice of the Bobcats.
Greg
now.
Taylor.
Mr. Greg Taylor.
He was a lineman.
He was offensive lineman. His son, Caden, just graduated last year. Played O-line, D-line. So it's good to see these guys. Coach Brunson's down on the sideline looking at his chart, making his game plan for this next series. There's the kick. Josh Smith hits it high, and number 6 is going to field it, and we better get some bodies over there to turn him in if Frankie doesn't. And this is dangerous. He may take it to the house, and he will. We didn't have enough people. We broke a tackle. Pike County will return the kick for a touchdown. Coach, I got to say, I saw that coming.
Well,
it's been building.
That's the thing you didn't want to happen when you got the momentum going your way and then turn around on the kickoff and let them do that to you. But we've been afraid of that the whole time. I wouldn't be, if it was me now, I'd start doing some squib kicking or something or kicking it a little deeper. But anyway, they're going to come out. Pike County scores, and they're going to try a PAT kick.
Pike County blocks pretty good on kickoff. We're not aggressive enough, and immediately on catching it, they run wide to the left. They've done it every single time. So we've kicked 4 times tonight, and we've almost we've watched 2 other plays almost break. So, and they're going to fumble it, and we're going to tackle them. So they will not get it. That's big. That leaves them a touchdown below us, so it's 20-13 instead of 20-14. So they would tie us and take a touchdown, an extra point to tie us next time. So that's a win for Opp there on the
that was a win for Opp. So Bobcats going to get the ball back here in just a moment as they get ready to kick the ball off. Number 13 he's coming off the field. He's still hurting. Their quarterback is still in some pain over there. He was the one holding for the snap, and you notice when the snap rolled, he didn't try to get up and do anything with it. He just fell
down. He's moving. This all started, he suffered from cramps. You see him waddling like a penguin. That means you can't bend your ankles because your calves are locking up. He ran the ball, scrambled to his left, and about 4 or 5 Bobcats tackled him. And he's been ginger, as they say, ever since then. So now the Bobcats will receive. Demarion Thompson, number 12, is deep. I'm sure Zeb Green's going to be deep. Other guys on kickoff, Josh Smith, Big Willie, Dylan Reisner, Grady Patterson, sophomore, Clay Kaiser, sophomore, number 18, Tucker Short, Alan Jones, Landon Langley is your Bobcat kickoff team. Pike County to kick off 20-13 after a return kickoff for a touchdown following a Bobcat touchdown. So we swapped scores, and they do a short kick just like us. We need to let that go out of bounds, but we don't. We catch it. And we get a few more yards than if we would have let it go out of bounds.
Cross the 35-yard line. Well, it looks like they're going to mark it at the 35, but I thought he had pretty much crossed the 35.
Yeah, I don't know how they marking it that
just
short.
Just across it. Now they're moving up a little bit.
Probably hear the national championship winning cheerleaders in the background, getting the crowd fired up as we enter 5 minutes and 56 seconds in the third quarter. Bobcats leading 20-13 over Pike County.
They did mark it at the 32.
Good crowd tonight for Opp as the homecoming court was announced earlier today. We're in the Twins left, tight end right. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off to Zeb Green, who goes right up the middle. He'll get a couple. Coach, I like to see us do some kind of misdirection. We've stuck pretty consistent with either handing it off tackle, or Colby faking and keeping it. Maybe we run that buck sweep outside after we fake it up the middle. What do you say?
Well, we need to do something a little bit different to make them stay on their guard. They're pretty much selling out to the run, which we make no bones about it. We're going to run the ball most of the time.
I'd like to see us run what I call a Johnny Wood special. That's a fake 32 dive tight end dump, and we're going to give it to Zeb Green. He'll go nowhere. We're continuing to do the same running play, so we may be setting them up for something, but Coach Johnny Wood, who went 4 years undefeated as our JV coach back in the 90s, I played with him 3 of those years, and he loved to run the ball several times, and then I'd fake it to Cornelius Stoudemire at fullback, and I'd dump it off to Levi Jones at tight end, and he'd be wide open. So if you get those outside backers, Coach, crashing to make a tackle, you fake that dive and you dump it over their back. Let's see what they do on a 3rd and long. And he is going to throw. He fakes, and he's looking. And he's going to throw it. And he's got a man. He's in coverage, and it's going to be batted away. So we're probably going to have to punt on a 4th and 7.
Yeah, I think the punting team, I'm hearing them holler punt. So
I tell you, I'd like to see us on 1st and 10. The next time we get the ball, let's do an RPO. Let's fake the dive. Let's send Alan Jones right down the middle of the seam and dump him the ball.
Well,
it's
I was looking that time. It looked like Colby had some running room. I don't know if he had enough for the first down, but he had some running room.
Yeah, he could have kept sprinting out. They're a little bit faster than he is. But so we're going to punt Hope Blair for Opp, in for Nelson Hall. And, my gosh, almost blocked again. But I tell you, he's doing a great job punting here, Coach. Fair caught is Pike County on their 32-yard line.
32. So we punt the ball back to Pike County. 4:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Bobcats lead 20-13.
Coach, we started the game off tonight with Jamarian Allen at tailback on one of the first, probably the 2nd or 3rd drive. Boy, he just really ran it down the field, chunks of yardage at a time. We haven't seen that yet in the 3rd quarter. They've been flooding the box.
They went from a 3-man run to it looked like a 5-2.
That's old Paul Woolley days.
Yeah.
Boy, good night.
Got the quarterback in trouble.
Yes, sir. So they faked kind of an inside trap. Javion Stoudemire swallowed him whole like the whale swallowed Jonah. Then I believe Landon Langley caught the quarterback trying to boot and still got him coached for about -7. What a play for Opp on 1st down.
Great defensive play for the Bobcats that time. Defensive line still doing some great things that they've been doing. I'd love to see them put Javion back over that center a little bit and let him rock his world.
Yes, in a 2nd and long as Pike County, they're going to look to throw a quick pass, and we're right there smoking is Zeb Green and Big Willie. He got nowhere. I mean, they read it, beat the receiver trying to block, can't talk, and they went backwards again. So now
they tried to the other receiver out there tried to block, and the Bobcats went on both sides of him. He didn't block either one of them, so he wrapped them up.
Coach, that puts them in a 3rd and 20. They're going to snap the ball inside their 25-yard line. Twins left, Twins right, one in the backfield.
They're going to be throwing.
Pike County is going to hand it off
up
to
the
middle.
big man.
He won't go anywhere. He got about 4 or 5, but he needed 20. They'll have to punt, and here comes the punt team.
At number 3 that they ran the tailback that time. He also plays linebacker for them. I don't know what happened to their other running back. He hasn't been in a little while.
Holt Blair coming in on punt return. Harrison Smith on punt return. Zeb Green back for the Bobcats. He's way back. He probably ought to scoot up some. There's the snap. Had a lot of pressure, end over end kick, and he's going to let it bounce. So it'll roll across the 45 to about the 44. Coach, I don't understand why they pick up the ball when it's rolling in their favor. Hey, look here. Pick it up, gentlemen.
I don't know either, but we take it. Ball on the 45-yard line as the Bobcats take over.
We got a future Bobcat, number 5. I believe that's Zeb Green's little brother, is the ball boy, running the ball on and off the field. So Bobcat's going to take over after a big stop. They 2 tackles behind the line of scrimmage on that last series for Opp. Colby Ballard in at quarterback. Tight bunch formation, going to motion from left to right as Opp. They're going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen's got a running right up the middle, runs over the safety. Coach, he'll get 7.
That was that playoff tackle that we did so well on in the first half. That time, evidently, we got it blocked, able to get through that line of scrimmage. The first resistance he met was the safety who came up, lowered that shoulder and pushed him back, picked up 7 yards for the Bobcats.
We're inside 2 minutes and ticking of the 3rd quarter. Opp leading 20-13 over Pike County. Jamarian Allen is having his best game of the year running the ball. He is running at a toughness he hasn't done yet. Very proud of it. Colby's going to fake the buck sweep and go right up the middle. He's got a first down and a little bit more across the 40. Down to the 37 is Colby Ballard.
Yeah, just faking that sweep and keeping it himself, going right up that right side, picking up positive yardage, first down yardage for the Bobcats. Big play as they mark the ball on about the 38-yard line. Bobcat offense is moving the ball. I noticed that Jamarian Allen came off the field limping a little bit.
Dillon, number 3, in at left, wide out. Reed Adams, number 2, in wide right. A little bit of a different formation for Opp.
Zeb Green is the tailback.
They're going to hand it to Zeb Green. He still goes up the middle. Coach, what I'm seeing is maybe Pike County's a little dejected and, quite frankly, just not fighting as hard because they're there, but we're driving them forward.
Well, yeah, doing a much better job. It seems that a little wind is coming, and right after a kickoff return for a touchdown. So maybe I see some hands on hips. Maybe there's some fatigue playing in on this thing.
We're going to have to snap it one more time in the 3rd quarter. 29 seconds and counting. Twins left. Going to hand it off Zeb Green up the middle. Coach Brunson said, listen, hey, 3 yards in a cloud of dust works for me.
First down.
Bobcats across the 30 down to inside the 27 of Pike County. That'll stop the clock. Somebody called a TO. No, I thought he said timeout, but they stopped it to move the chains. So, no, there's a timeout. We're not going to try.
No,
so
I don't think there's a timeout.
We're going to take a little break with them as we go into 4th quarter. Opp leading Pike County 20-13. Let's take 60 seconds.
Come see what's hot on the lot during the Chevy Summer Drive sales event at J.M. Jackson Chevrolet, where you can take interest as low as 3.9% for up to 60 months on select new 2023 Crew Cabs. Take $5,100 off a new 2023 Crew Cab 1CX, 1LT, or RST. Don't miss out on other deals, like $1,000 off MSRP on a new 2023 Traverse. And remember to buy it the right way, the J.M. Jackson way. Chevrolet, find new roads. Plus tax title and fees. See dealer for details.
Mammograms are life-saving, but they are scary. They are necessary, but they can be uncomfortable. They are personal, but they are empowering. Hi, I'm April, the mammography tech at Mizell Memorial Hospital. It is my goal to make patients feel cared for, supported, and encouraged. My patients are not just a number. Come see me in October for your top-of-the-line 3D mammogram and get a free gift. But more importantly, come be treated like family. Mizell Memorial Hospital, off Alabama, every day making a difference.
WOPP, WAMI,
Okay, we're back at the field starting the fourth quarter. Bobcats lead 20-13 over the Pike County Bulldogs, and the Bobcats, Allen, they're moving the ball.
They are. I'm seeing a lot of toughness. Almost look like we're breaking the wheel of Pike County, but really, Coach, you mentioned them. That's kind of too soon. They just got a momentum shifter by returning a kick, but I didn't see a lot of grit from them on defense in that last drive. So here we are, 1st and 10 on the 27 on our hash going towards the scoreboard. We're going to hand it off to Zeb Green off left tackle. Coach, he's going to get about 4 to 5 yards.
Well, and that's what we want to do. We want to eat up some clock. But in the end, we want to put points on the board. Then we need to come up with something on the kickoff that will keep them from running it back.
yeah, we need to do something. Just squib it and get him down. So Bobcats in a twins left formation shotgun. Going to hand it off to Zeb Green off left tackle again. He'll get him 2 or 3 more. Puts us in a 3rd and short.
Same play we've been running, picking up positive yardage, brings up a manageable 3rd down and a long 3 for the Bobcats.
Brian Jones, Cam Pierce, Coach Matt Brunson leading the offense. Twins left. They moved. We'll get a 1st down. Big penalty. We're inside the 20, down to the 15. 1st and 10 are your Bobcats leading the Pike County Bulldogs. Coach, 20-13.
Down to the 15-yard line, brings up a 2nd down. First down. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Robert, what do you say? Robert's thinking about that pillow back here. He's got to get up early. All right, wide right, wide left. We're going to motion from left to right as Dylan across the formation. Going to hand it off to Zeb Green off right tackle. Coach, he's got a little running room. He got all the way down to the 12, and they're not going to give him the forward progress he got. I guess I'm supposed to forgive the refs.
They're going for the ball every time they tackle somebody and stand them up. They've got arms going for the ball. We got to make sure we secure the ball.
That spot's literally over a yard off, and
so picked up 2 yards on that play.
Just call me Little Stan. Heck, I need my paintball gun. See if I can do a little double tap. Fix that situation. So. Split wide left. Alan Jones tight end left. We're going to motion Dylan from left to right. Fake it. Heck. Now, how you going to whistle it dead that late, bro? Okay. I probably shouldn't have called him, bro. The back judge.
I didn't see who moved.
I mean, to me, a little too far into the play, he blows it dead. Maybe he couldn't get his... he couldn't find his yellow handkerchief. Maybe it's because you weren't supposed to find it. Anyway, backed us up. 2nd and looks to be 13. We're going to snap it outside the 15 now. Same formation, same motion. Colby's going to keep it. He makes a man miss. He'll kind of power forward to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That puts off at a 3rd and 10, leading Pike County 20-13. 9 minutes, 50 seconds to play in the ball game.
Yeah, we got our new speakers in. We can definitely hear it whenever we raise our windows here. I thought Colby could have bounced that outside a little bit, maybe got around.
Yeah, he cut up when I thought he should have gone out.
Yeah, I did
agree
too. But sitting up here, you see a lot of things you don't see when you're down there. So clock is running. 9:25.
Ethan Morgan in at plug back. It's a shotgun spread version of a fullback.
We got a timeout.
30 seconds. Take that. Let's take a 30-second timeout and talk out football when we get back. You're listening to My 102.3.
Good morning, good people. It's baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Hoss's Auto Sales. Summer has arrived, and it's so hot you just want to jump in a pool. Everything is sizzling at Hoss's Auto Sales. Stop by and see what we can do for you and your automobile needs, because we make trading easy, and it's too hot to be walking. Come see us.
We're back already.
30 seconds don't take very long.
I'll tell you what, I coughed and scratched my ear.
9:25 to go in the ball game. The Bobcats lead 13-20. Bobcats are third down and about 10 from the 15-yard line.
Tell you, the band's getting cranking. Senior quarterback Colby Ballard bringing the Bobcats out of a timeout onto the field. We got Demarion Thompson wide left. Alan Jones tight end right. Dylan number 3 in at tight wing off the right hip of Alan Jones. So we're in a bunch formation. Demarion's not even wide. He's 3 yards from the wing. And we're looking to throw the ball. We got Ethan Morgan wide open. Can we find him? Throw him! Coach, we ran the play-action play we've been wanting to see after running it. He threw it behind him. He made Ethan Morgan turn around. But you got to catch that football.
Got to catch that ball. It was a difficult catch to make. It would have been, but it was
mildly difficult
behind him, but he was all by himself.
No, that's a
brings up a fourth down.
No doubt you got to help your quarterback on that one. Missed touchdown opportunity by Opp on a 3rd and 10. We're going to go for it on 4th and 10. So this is a big play. We're snapping it from our 15. We got to get to the 5. Go ahead and snap it. They got too many on the field. Yes, sir. He ran past the line of scrimmage.
Pike County called timeout, so we'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3.
I get a little obsessive about supporting my local community. I buy local produce, local toothpaste, trampolines, artisanal cat toys. I'm just a local gal. That's why I was so excited to learn that banking with a local community bank supports local businesses every day. I can finally stop thinking about it. So I'm celebrating with a staycation and some local peanut brittle. Yum.
Southern Independent Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
S&P Communications on the North Bypass here in Opp for your professional radio communication and tower needs here in South Alabama. Call on Jay Sperling and staff for all your generator needs for your business or your home. The in-place generator or the portable generators. Don't be without power during or after the storm. Sale, installation, and service. Call S&P Communications. 493-6729. We know how to keep the lights on.
WOPP, WAMI,
4th and 10, the Bobcats, big play, snapping it from the 15. He's looking to throw to his right. He throws it deep to the end zone. Coach is in double coverage.
Got a flag.
Might be first and 10.
He was being held. They wouldn't let him go to get to the ball.
They didn't even have to. The ball was uncatchable, but hey, we will take the coach. This should move us.
Metagold's down there. I think he made that call.
Oh, Metagold. He's got his Indiana Jones hat on.
That's it.
Trip Norris sporting the 1990-95 WWE ponytail. Aggressively pointing for a first down. We are awaiting the call. Sure enough, well, they don't. So we're going to replay 4th down. And I thought it was automatic first down. But I guess not. So we're going to replay 4th down, and we need 3 yards for a first down. So that's a big deal, big break for Opp. Can we capitalize? We're in a motion from left to right, shotgun formation.
And they got the end to jump, but
they didn't call anything.
They didn't call it.
So now we're going to have to snap it. 9 on the play clock. And he's, who moved?
the quarterback, of course, he's even with him out there, so it's kind of hard for him to look out there and make sure.
I don't know what they called. Did they throw a flag or did they call a timeout?
They threw the flag down here because the back was getting set. The one that had come across in motion had turned and was looking and almost went back across the field, and then the coaches told him to come back, and so he was trying to get set whenever they.
On number 3?
Yeah.
Fourth down and 8.
That's only our third penalty tonight.
That's good.
And they've all been 5-yarders.
So we're going to snap it from what, the 13? We've got to get to the 5.
Yeah.
Twins right. Reed Adams, Dillon, Zeb Green in the backfield. He's rolling to his right. He's going to look to throw, and he throws. Ooh, that was not a good throw. So threw it in the dirt about, I think that was slipped out, Coach. So he was looking for Zeb Green in the corner, but he just he didn't get close.
And he had the inside position if he could have made a good throw to him.
Yeah. Well,
so that's going to turn it over on downs.
You get those kind of plays when your starting quarterback also is your starting Mike linebacker.
That's right.
Shoulders take a beating by the fourth quarter. Well, dang it, Coach, I'd love to see us punch that one in and tear their heart out, but not yet. So Pike County will take over on about the 13-yard line. So, hey, I'd love to see a 3 and out. So they're in a different formation. They're in a shotgun wishbone. 2 in the backfield, 3 running backs, and they're going to hand it off to the middle one, but Javion Allen said, no, sir. Excuse me. Javion Stoudemire said, you're not going anywhere. And he'll lose about a half a yard.
Yeah, they actually had 3 running backs in the backfield, 1 behind the quarterback and 2 on each side. The 2 on the sides were trying to lead up and block for the tailback, and there wasn't nothing there. Bobcat, good penetration. They lose a yard on the play.
They're going to run it again.
37 seconds.
3 running backs in the backfield with a quarterback in shotgun. He's looking to throw. He throws a quick hitch, and we tackle him. Oh, he fumbled it, so that's incomplete. It should be. I'd have liked to see an incomplete call then, but they don't give it to him. So
number 17 is the quarterback now.
They only got a couple yards. We got a new quarterback?
They got a new quarterback because 13 has not come back out in the.
He's a tremendous athlete, 13. I think he's suffering from cramps. 20-13, less than 8 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the ball game. Bobcats leading Pike County. They're going to snap it on a big 3rd and 7. He's looking to throw to his right to a single receiver. He does a stop route. He's going to try to run, and he's hit hard. Boys, and he won't get the first down. So that's going to be about 4th.
That time, Javion Stoudemire got him by the jersey and was holding him back.
Who hit him hard?
Colby Ballard just cleaned his plow.
Yeah, that was a
4th and about 4, long 4.
That was an old school football hit.
That was a good one.
The umpire that we had to have a timeout that got taken out on the sideline, he's still with us. He recovered, and he's calling the game. I hadn't seen any flags come from him. They're going to have to punt, so they're going to snap the ball inside the 20. Zeb Green standing on about the 47. He fumbles it! Dang it, he still got it off. Not a bad punt for the situation, and it takes a bounce for them. Good night. Wow, what a comeback. He got it all the way out to the 49-yard line. So
the Bobcats did a good job that time of holding up and not running into the kicker. They got to him pretty quick right as soon as he kicked the ball, but they didn't run over him or tackle him. In fact, they kind of held him to make sure they didn't fall down on top of him. 7 minutes and 29 seconds to go as Bobcats take over, leading the game 20-13.
All right, Bobcats, Twins right, 2 in the backfield. Alan Jones tight end left. They're going to hand it off to Zeb Green. He's hit hard
He's
immediately.
going to lose a yard. Well, no, he marked him back at the line of scrimmage, but I thought he got hit at the 50.
Inconsistent spotting tonight. Actually going to give him about a foot gain. But no, that's a line of scrimmage. So I didn't think he got back either, Coach, but hey, I'll take it.
Absolutely, we'll take it.
20-13, less than 7 minutes to play in the ball game. Your Bobcats are leading Pike County. Pivotal, I can't even say the word, important drive. We want to use as much clock as we can, Coach. Second long. Going to hand it off to Zeb again. He's going to run off the right side. Got a little bit of running room. He'll get 3 on the play. Still puts us in a 3rd and long. Be a 3rd and a short 7.
Now down to 6.5 minutes as we bring up a 3rd down.
We should snap it at just over the 6-minute mark on a very important 3rd and 7. Probably got a lot of nervous parents of players in the stands right now as they realize the significance of this drive. And Colby's going to keep it. He's going to drive forward. He's not going to get the first. Matter of fact, he got about 1 yard to 2 yards. Coach, what do you do here? 4th and 5.
Well,
do
if
you go for it or do you back it up?
Last week, I'd say Coach Brunson's going for it. But I don't know what he's going to do. Now we got a player down.
Is that Allen? I believe it's Allen Jones, sophomore.
Number 80.
I don't know what he's holding.
No,
Yeah,
he's sitting up. I think he's just might have got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. He's up, and he's going to be. Oh, Allen's pretty tough now.
Maybe his
But
right.
If he feels out like his dad, he's going to be a good tight end.
Yeah,
He's already pretty good.
May have got hit in the face. He's holding his eye or poked an eye. They could have poked him. It may have just been a dirty play. We don't want to presume anything.
And I don't mean anything about Pike County is notorious for having that kind of a reputation.
Yeah, they are.
So the punt team is coming in. Where it begins. I can't begin. We've got a man that's uncovered out there. Oh, now they see him.
Bobcats going to punt. There's the snap. They don't hardly rush anybody. They're trying to, what a punt. Deep line drive. Let's see if we can down it.
Get to it.
And he does. DeMarion will down it. No, Reed Adams will grab it one-handed inside the 5. Well, Coach, if you were going to punt it, you couldn't ask for a better outcome.
You could not. Going to make them, if they do anything, they're doing it with their second quarterback. And they got to drive the length of the field, 95, 96 yards to get to pay dirt. Of course, we know they're capable of doing it in one fell swoop, so we've got to play good defense.
Defensive coordinator Chad Johnson all the way out on the numbers, firing up his defense. Gives big Javion Stoudemire a high five, a slap in the butt. He's going to be big on this series. We need penetration. He's back over the center, so I'm sure he's going to be on a bull rush campaign. Pike County's got a big offensive line, both sides of the ball, actually. 1st and 10 inside the 5. He's going to fake it and throw it quickly. He catches it.
He's down. Got the ball on his knee.
So he'll be at the original line of scrimmage. So good catch, Coach. I didn't see that. So they downed it right when he caught it. So that will keep the clock running. So we're under 6 minutes, under 5.5 to play in the ball game. Bobcats leading 2013. Zeb Green, Josh Smith. He's going to run out the middle, Coach. He got some running room. My goodness, get him down, guys. Come on. Dillon makes a really touchdown-saving tackle after about a 18-yard gain. So they're all the way out to the 15-yard gain. They're all the way out to, 21.
21-yard line.
So they're trying to do something. Clock is ticking, under 5 minutes. Pike County, you know they have big play potential with that speed. We got to play disciplined football. They're going to hand it off again. Oh, he fumbles! Bobcats get on it! Yes, sir! Big play Jamarian Allen, it bounced right to him. He scooped it. Coach, he would have scored if it had stayed on his feet, but I'm okay. I'm okay with the ball.
That's right. I don't know who caused the fumble. Looked like he had a little opening. Somebody got an arm in there around him, and out came the ball. Who was it jumped on the ball? Did you?
Jamarian Allen.
Jamarian Allen almost kept his feet. If he could have kept his feet, he would have scored. So the Bobcats now got the ball on the 21-yard line, 1st and 10. 4:48 to go in the ball game. Bobcats lead 20-13.
Brady Reynolds in on the huddle that time, getting them fired up.
Alan Jones back in the ball game.
We think he got poked in the eye. Split wide right, got a motion from left to right. It's Zev Green. Oh, my goodness. I don't understand why this back official, he's going to call illegal motion again. He is waiting so late. I guess he's processing it. You know, we're halfway into the play, and he's killing the play. So,
yeah, it might be good that he blew that dead because the ball came popping out.
Yeah, we almost turned it
on
over.
the exchange that time.
We got something we're doing wrong when we motion from left to right. Those have been all the penalties on offense.
I don't know if we're getting the snap quick enough to fake to that crossing back. That seems to be an issue.
Bobcats in a 1st and 15. Ooh, nice. Colby Ballard is hit very hard by a large number 75. Matter of fact, he was upended and sent backwards.
Well, if you give it, you got to be willing to take it. He had to take it that time, but he's certainly given a lot. Brings up a 2nd down and about 14.
Coach Brunson aggressively communicating with his offense. I think somebody was out of position on that previous play. No doubt that Coach Brunson is a man of discipline and instilling discipline on our team. Tight formation. We're going to hand it off to Jamarian Allen. And Coach, he's got a little running room. He gets some back on a 2nd and 14.
He picked up about 6 yards that time. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 8 for the Bobcats, but this is 4-down territory, so that's what Coach Brunson's thinking.
And you want to go 4 down just clockwise.
That's right.
Probably not going to throw it because we don't want to stop the clock. So 3rd and 8, I would.
Clock running, it's 3:40 to go in the 4th quarter.
I'd put a large $1 bill on the fact that we're going to run this play. Tight formation, wing right, tight end right. We're going to give it to Jamarian Allen. He runs right up the middle. He's not going to get the 1st down, so he didn't get anywhere. It'll be a 4th and 8. I mean, you got to go for it. I mean, you're not punting on the 25-yard line.
No, we're not going to punt from here, that's for sure. So
if we had a field goal kicker would about put the game out of reach.
Yeah, it would.
I don't know that we have one, though, so that option not on the table means Bobcats are going for it in a big 4th and 8. Here we go. Look to the sideline.
Try to get
players and coaches calling the play. Players looking at their wristbands. Colby Ballard brings them up. He takes a snap. He's going to run straight forward. That was a face mask. I need to call it. Face mask. Throw the flag. Throw the flag. We were out of sync there. We snapped the play and only about half the team moved. So he was grabbed by the face mask. That's the 2nd one I've seen tonight. This is a no call. Colby showing a little bit of frustration. We're going to turn it over 4th quarter. This is your ball game. 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Bobcats up 20-13. They've got a new quarterback in the game, number 17. They've got 3 running backs. Looks like a wishbone with a shotgun, oddly enough. He's going to throw a quick stop to number 1. He'll be tackled inbounds, so the clock will run. What'd they get, Coach? 3, 2?
About 3 yards. Looks like about 2 yards. 2nd down and 8.
So this is big. 2nd down and 8 is Pike County trailing the Bobcats 20-13. And he fumbles the snap. He's got to go back. He's kicking it around. He falls on it. He's going to lose at least 10, if not more, all the way down to about their own 8-yard line. almost feel bad for the coaching staff at Pike County. I know Coach, we've been on that side of the ball.
Oh, yeah. We've got timeout on the field. We're going to take a 60-second break, 30-second break.
30 seconds.
We'll go 30-second break. You listen to Bobcat Football on my 102.3 FM.
The Southern Point Properties real estate team prides itself on being a small, local business that is flexible enough to meet your needs, along with having the infrastructure and resources of a large brokerage. It's the best of both worlds.
As a local business, we greatly value the importance of giving back to the client and the community. To learn more about Southern Point Properties, give us a call at 334-493-2447 or visit our website, southernpointop.com.
And as always, go Bobcat!
All right, we're back at Chinelli Stadium. Sorry for the noise. We didn't know it. We don't count well. 2013, folks. This is your ball game here. The chimes are ringing. Big 3rd and 20 for Pike County.
I'm telling you, Big Javion is the reason that was a bad snap. That center is getting crushed every time he snaps the ball.
Yeah, they saw an opportunity to move Javion over the center. They've got to get out to the 30-yard line for a first down. They're going to try to throw it, and they do an inside receiver screen. They're going to try to use their speed. But Colby Ballard, your quarterback / linebacker, makes a big tackle. If he doesn't get him, he's got running room. Coach, he didn't get anywhere.
He didn't get anywhere, and it looks like they're bringing their punt team out on the field. 1 and 47, 6 seconds to go, and the clock is running. So Bobcats, they don't make any mistakes, going to get a W here tonight.
If you've been watching Alabama in the last few years, that was an inside receiver screen. We used to throw that to the likes of Heisman Trophy winner Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Henry Ruggs.
So we're not going to field this punt.
Timeout.
Timeout. Let's keep it right here.
Yeah, let's keep it. So
I think I saw a motion in the receiver, number 34, Zeb Green, motioning him up, telling him not to catch the punt. Just let the punt go. So whatever happens, that's what they're going to do. But now they've called timeout, so I don't know if that's what they're going to do.
Ops putting their defense back on the field. I just heard them hollering defense. So they're preparing for Pike County to go for it. And they have to go for it, Coach. It's a minute 24. You're not going to get the ball back.
Over if they have to punt, if they punt it back to us, because they don't have anything left. They don't have any timeouts left. They just use their last timeout.
And obviously, if they're not going to go for it, they're going to throw the ball to some of these speedy receivers. They're in a punt formation, and the punter's on the field. Yeah, I mean, you got to look for a fake. We need somebody out there on that wide out, so maybe look for them to roll out and throw it. I mean, why would you punt it? You're punting your game away. Another touchdown ain't going to make it any worse.
It's going out the back of the end zone.
I think number 3 was supposed to catch that, and he did not. That's a safety, and that's your ball game, because that's a 2-score game, Coach. It's over.
They were supposed to snap the ball to number 3, who was one of the blocking backs. It went over his head, between his hands, and then the punter couldn't get to the ball. It rolled out the back of the end zone, so that's a safety. Going to get us 2 points, gives us 22-13 with 1 minute 20 to go, and they've got to kick the ball back to us. They kick from the 20. Is that where they kick? Where do they kick? It's not a regular kickoff, is it?
No, it is, yeah. But we're up 9, so it's a 2-score game for them. That should do it, but we're minute 26. I'm going to tell you, we still got some football left. I mean, they could return it. We could turn it over and it won't be a pick 6 because we won't be throwing it. But actually, minute 20 seconds, we can down it.
I tell you, Jaquelis Lane, he's down there feeling it. He was dancing to the music of the band. I've seen a different team tonight, Coach.
1 first down in it. So yeah, different team tonight. Man, I got to hand it to the coaching staff, Coach. They've taken what they were given, what was handed down to them, and they fought hard. Less players than we've had in recent years, and we've gotten better every game, particularly the last 3 games. It started in Providence when we went over in, not Providence, who was that, Methodist? Yes, I can't even say their name. Some Methodist school in Dothan. We played so many times over there.
They got the hands team on the field.
Yeah, they're going to onside kick it, obviously. But we've just seen this team get more and more disciplined. And, Coach, I'm going to stand corrected. They aren't kicking it from where they normally do.
Well, I don't imagine anyone's going to try to field it. They're probably going to try to either onside kick or kick it directly at somebody. No, they're going to punt it.
He's going to punt the ball. Well, maybe on a safety, that's what you do. It sure is. I forgot. So we just backed up Ethan Morgan and Demarion Thompson, and what a punt. Man, that's the best punt all night. You better catch it. You got to get on it, guys. It's a live ball. Good night. This could go the wrong direction.
Somebody just got
we still
blindsided over there. They didn't call that.
Not sure if is he hit or is he cramping?
No, he got blindsided.
Ethan Morgan got lit up.
Yeah.
He's moving gingerly.
So that was a pretty good punt.
He may not know his name. Minute and 16. So 4 plays.
So they have no timeouts.
Play clock.
So we're basically going to run this out. I don't know if they'll get in the victory formation or if he'll actually try to hand. I wouldn't even try to hand it off. I'd just be Colby right and Colby left, or Colby take a knee, whichever one you want to do. But you can't back up too far.
In 3 downs, we've got to burn 16 seconds. So I think we can do that. You got a 25-second play clock here. So this should be it, you know. The problem is, Coach, we can't really run around and go backwards because we're all the way back. They punted the ball and from their 20, and folks, it rolled to our 5-yard line.
Yeah,
how about that?
That was a great punt.
And we're going to down it, so he's going to wait, smart, and he lets 4 seconds run, and it's still running. Nobody can stop it. Well, nobody being Pike County. Coach Brunson is high-fiving players. He hugs Frankie, hugs Landon. He's fired up. They fought hard. They've had some losses. This is going to put them at, what, 2 and 3?
Going to put us at 2 and 3, but it keeps us alive in the playoff picture.
It does. We had to win tonight. We could have lost and still won out and got in, but, boy, that's tough.
Yeah.
Strawn's playing good football, I understand, this year, so much-needed win. And Colby's going to bring him up on 2nd down. And, again, he is going to nail it. And
that's going to do it. That's going to do it.
If they let it go, that's it. So Bobcats will do it. Pike County Bulldogs with a lot of talent. I got to say, not only did they have speed, but even looking at these kids right now as they shake hands, Pike County is huge. Bobcats with a big win. I got to point out some folks, Coach. Javion Stoudemire was a very significant player tonight on the line of scrimmage. Jamarion Allen in the first half was big at getting points on the board. Quarterback Colby Ballard made some good passes tonight, Coach. He didn't get a lot of help from the receivers early on. There was a couple drops. One of them was a drop touchdown pass. We won't say to who. Defensive line, Coach. Big play tonight.
Big play. Let's take us about a 60-second break, and then we'll come back and rack things up here. You're listening to Bobcat Football on My 102.3 FM.
Wheelhouse online ordering is now live. Go to wheelhouse.com, click on Order Now, or go to Google Play or Apple App Store and download the Heartland Gas app. Don't forget our pizzas are now ready for purchase. Dine in or carry out. Come try and eat the best pizza around. Eat, love, live. Go Bobcats from everyone at the Wheelhouse here in Opp.
WOPP, Opp, WAMI, Opp.
Bobcat football Folks, up over Pike County, 22-13. Big win, big play from our defensive line.
Our good friend Trippy McGuire sent me a text. Said, great broadcast, guys. Love the commentary.
Come on, we'll take it, Trippy.
We'll take it. Appreciate that, Trippy. Hope things are going good for you. Tell Zan I said hello.
Trippy, I like to be complimented in money. In money. I'll give you my cash out.
I saw a different football team here tonight.
I did too, and here we'll let you hear them yelling.
I see some parents are coming down on the field. They're wanting to give their hugs. This time their players won't be crying out of disappointment. It'll be for joy.
Well, if you're hearing the hollering, it's because Coach Orlando Lacey, former Bobcat, former Trojan, he just did a backflip in unison, I believe, with Holt Blair. And Coach Brunson got him fired up. Post-game meeting on about the 27-yard line. And, boy, there's some happy, fired-up Bobcats. And they should be.
Yeah, that's kind of the stuff we've been looking for. You know, we still made some mistakes. Turnovers hurt us in the first half, or we could have been two scores more. Pike County obviously tightened things up the second half defensively. We weren't able to get away with the runs that we did the first half, but we found a way, you know, to even get us a score in the third quarter. So really proud of where we are. We've seen some improvement.
We have. And
I tell you, this team would have won last week. This team would have.
Yeah.
And what we didn't mention, and you brought it out, Nelson Hall didn't even play the second half. He wasn't even dressed out.
No, he's
arguably one of the mainstays on that defense.
Yeah, he is. So
I can't say enough about Colby, who is a linebacker playing quarterback, and we've given him that excuse all year long. But he is a competitor from the get-go.
He is, and he laid some wood tonight. He was also hit, so he'll be sore. We hope Brock and Carla give that man an ice bath. No, we're seeing an improving squad who stayed alive in the area tonight. Of course, we have, I think, 9 teams, and the top 4 will go to the playoffs, so that's what we're fighting for. If we are in the bottom 4, which is likely, it's a tough first round. But they just finished singing the Op Fight song as your cheerleaders, and of course next week is homecoming, Coach.
Rehoboth High School.
Rehoboth, another Dothan team, and you know, as your coaching staff, you sort of hold your breath and pray during homecoming that nobody does anything stupid or gets injured. You'd hate to hurt your team by staying out too late. Of course, a popular thing to do is to roll houses.
Well, coaches, I won't say they hate homecoming, but they dislike homecoming. I think Rehoboth's a 4A school, aren't they?
I'm not sure.
But anyway, a lot of distractions for a football team during homecoming. I know everybody's afraid you're going to see the toilet paper out during the week as the students start to get out and decorate people's homes with the toilet paper and all. It's just some fun for homecoming, but a lot is going to be going on next week. A lot of things to take a team's mind off of what they need to do.
Tim Meadows with his Dick Tracy hat making his way off the field in the stands. A lot of family. Look, Coach, I love to see this. Look at the amount of family and fans on the field congratulating the Bobcats. I see Emmanuel Green. I had the blessing of playing with him in high school. His son, Zeb, obviously a strong contributor for the Bobcats.
Well, that's one thing, you know, Jamarian Allen and Zeb Green both stepped up a little bit tonight. You know, they had to carry the rock most of the night between them and Colby Ballard. I mean, they had to strap it on and carry the football, and they did a good job. The offensive line, can't say enough about the offensive line. Now, we had some moments when we did some things that hurt us, that weren't real good, missed a lot of blocks, but we made a lot of blocks, created a lot of openings for the backs to be able to work their way through and pick up a lot of positive yardage. We played Brunson football tonight.
Yeah, we did. Not a lot of creativity to the offense, to be honest with you. I know he's got more in his repertoire, and he may be saving it until he absolutely has to use it, or until he feels comfortable that the team can execute it. He's 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Well, you know, if we can get any kind of consistency in our passing game, it doesn't have to be a lot, but we need to make catches. If we can get any of that going for us, then that could completely turn around this offense.
Yeah, we've got to, you know, it's no strange comment to say passing is not our strength, but I got to say Colby's done enough with that and made some throws to keep drives alive and score. And Coach, we've dropped them, so we got to help him out. Let's focus on our hands, and I would love to see less drop balls next week against Rehoboth.
Yeah, I'm like you. I would love to see that part of the offense make improvement.
Yeah.
We're still letting some people get behind us in passing, but not like it has been in the past. So we're making some strides in that area, some positive strides in that area. I'll be interested to look at the stats and see what they are. Of course, we'll bring them to you next week, just some of the basic stats to see how the team did stat-wise. You know, their quarterback, I'm fully convinced, because of the tattooing that he took in the first half, threw him off his entire game. He was not able to pass the ball accurately after that big hit. In fact, he ended up not coming back out the second half and playing, and we noticed him during the first half. He was walking kind of gingerly, so he was hurt in the first half. Put him in their second-string quarterback. Well, that's what good defenses do. That's what they make you fall back on something else and do. And, you know, we were able to do that tonight. So great win for the Bobcats. 13-22 is the final score. It's been a pleasure bringing this ball game to you here on Randy Griffin Field. I bet he was proud of this game.
I'm sure he was. And good game this year we celebrate 100 years of Bobcat football, and a lot of that movement celebration largely is big shout out to Emily Edgar and Coach Randy Griffin and Brock Ballard for their work in that celebration.
Well, they're packing things up, getting ready to go to the house. That football team don't want to leave. They're enjoying this win, I'm telling you.
No, I don't blame them.
Hey, and I don't think people gave them a lot of chance to win this game tonight. Mm-hmm. They've seen, you know, how they beat some of the other teams. Of course, they got beat pretty bad by Charles Henderson, but that's a big school. And then they barely lost to Strawn 20-19. Well, this game makes me feel better about us playing Strawn later in the year. You know, we can, you know, by that point, we should have a lot more things going for us. Other thing, we've had people had to step in on the kicking game tonight. The punting game was good. We've got to work out some things on our kickoffs, you know. But
Hope Blair came in and did a good job.
He did. So
he did.
A lot of positive things for the Bobcats tonight. A big win for the Bobcats tonight, and we'll be back here at Chanel East Stadium, Randy Griffin Field on 54 Mike Dubose Drive next week for homecoming. Remember all the homecoming festivities. The parade will be Friday. I don't have the time, but I'm sure it'll be mentioned over WOPP, WAMI. The pep rally will be going on. So,
Coach, we'll have a new queen.
We'll have a new
queen.
That's right.
We'll have a new queen. Got a talented senior class. So yeah, big court this year. And Coach, that's it. Why don't you take us home here?
All right. We appreciate you listening. You've been listening to Bobcat football as they defeat Pike County by a score of 13-22, and you've been listening to Alan Burgess. I'm Jay Michael. Appreciate you listening in with us, and we'll be back next week, same time, Lord willing.
Pound, Coke, Sprite, and Melilla, 12-pack cans, 2 for $10.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans. The Opp Police Department is asking for the public's assistance in locating Sarah Jean Campbell, a 15-year-old white female from the Opp area. She was last seen on September the 21st, approximately 9:30 p.m., wearing black tank top, black pants, black hoodie, carrying a red backpack at Arnold Street here in Opp. If you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Sarah Campbell, please contact the Opp Police Department, 334-493-4511, or call 911. The Opp Homecoming was announced at the Friday Pep Rally. Here they are. Good Citizenship Girl, Heidi Cogwit. Good Citizenship Boy, Hank Messer. Mr. Opp High, Jarnavis Cooper. Miss Opp High, Abby Grace Cassidy. Court, Ayana Cooper, Allie Wisner, Presley Carnley, Amberly Tillman, Shelby Brooks, Amanda Warmack, Heidi Conquit, Abby Grace Cassidy, Kylie Waters, Kaylee Reynolds. The order will be announced at the Homecoming Pep Rally. Congratulations to Maddie Wilson on winning the Montgomery Advertiser's Girls Player of the Week with over 59% of the vote. There are some changes being made in the lineup at the Homecoming Parade here in Opp due to the progress and construction being done at Opp High School. All entries will go all the way down Henry Avenue, turn between Merchantsville and T-Ball Fields, and you come out at the WOPP studios. You will turn up Cameron Road. We will tell you your lineup number there. Entries will proceed to the Cameron Road. There will be flags on the right side of the road with your numbers. Entries will line up on the left side of Cameron Road across from your flag. We're looking forward to seeing you all of you on Friday. The deadline to enter the parade is Monday, 3 p.m.
Rise and shine for National Biscuit Month with Hardee's famous buttermilk biscuits. Made with love from scratch, fresh all morning. It's not the easy way, but it's the right way. Hardee's, goodness in the making.
David's Catfish House, 1842 East 3 Notch Street, Highway 29 North in Andalusia, where the catfish are farm-raised in Yazoo, Mississippi. Go to David's 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday, and get a lunch basket filled with fish strips, shrimp, or chicken. That includes a hush puppy and one of the following slaw, french fries, or cheese grits. That's David's Catfish House, all you can eat catfish and shrimp.
David's Catfish House says go Bobcats and go Trojans.
Here's your WeatherBug LA weather. I'm Lance Parrott. For tonight, clear with a low around 60. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 89. Clear Saturday night, low around 62. Sunny on Sunday with a high near 89. Partly cloudy Sunday night, low around 65. Mostly sunny on Monday with a high near 88. Partly cloudy on Monday night, low around 67. Mostly sunny Tuesday, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, high near 88. That's the latest South Alabama weather on 102.3 FM.
Flashback to the past. Call-in request during the Lance Lane Show
has returned to Thursday nights after the 5 p.m. news.
At 334-493-4545. Brought to you by Mallet Drug, Mid-State Stockyards, Stewart Brothers Farm Supply, Opp Co-op Farm Supply, Hammett Well Drilling, Covington Eye Care, Bobby's Auto Repair, Hooks Barbecue, Joey Lee Lundy Painting, Show and Go Dog Supply. On the worldwide internet, WOPP.com and FM 102.3.
This week's specials at the Farmers IGA.
Fresh lean ground beef, $2.88 a pound. Fresh pork tenderloins, $2.99 a pound. Fresh fryer leg quarters, 58 cents a pound. Blue Ribbon ice cream, 1 gallon, 2 for $10. Essential everyday oil, vegetable or canola, 1 gallon, $8.88. White lily flour, 5-pound bag, $2.99. Cottonelle bathroom tissue, 6 mega rolls, $6.99. Green Boy and peanuts, $1.88 a pound. Coke, Sprite, and Melilla, 12-pack cans, 2 for $10.
Shop your hometown proud Farmers IGA in Lamar Plaza. Savings plus service equals IGA.